here we go. Feelings overflow. I don't really know what to, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh, here we go. Feelings overflow. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I'm a hopeless soul. Oh, here we go. Feelings overflow. I don't really know what to, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh, here we go. Feelings overflow. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I'm a hopeless soul.
I know that I just met you, but you look, oh girl, you blow my mind. I know what I would like to do, but you just keep on talking. I see your dog needs walking. Your folk drive you insane. I know, yeah, that's true. Of course, you ain't the one to blame. Keep on talking to me. You keep on telling me your dreams. You keep on talking to me. But I just wanna see you move. Yeah, I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move. Yeah, I just wanna see you move. Sure, I like to listen. It's not like I don't wanna know. It's just that you've been talking to me 3 nights in a row. I think it's time to let go. Forget the past, just lose control. 'Cause life's too short for yapping. Come on and dance, come give me soul. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking. You keep on talking to me. You keep on telling me your dreams. You keep on talking, but I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you.
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we're back. Shout out to the CIA. Mike seems a little hot. One love to the FBI. Yeah. In the chat room. You know how we do. Age, city, gender. Happy Turkey Day. Well, that's tomorrow. Yeah. Let's get it on. Well, let's get it on. My new toy. Cause I'm fine no matter what. With your PhD ass. It's not a problem. Cause I know what I'm getting into. I'm a PhD. Nothing can stop me. What'd she say? I'm a PhD. Get it? Come on.
I'm a PhD.
Come on, girl. I'm a PhD. Pimp and hold degree. Hey. Tell your good lies. What's going on? What's going on? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, people? Godfather is back in the house, and the house is packed. We are ready for your next show tonight. On the way to Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. I know over here, we're going to be locked in. I'm not going anywhere. I'm let y'all have it. If y'all want to get out there and fight the coronavirus that doesn't exist, you have at it. I ain't testing. I'm not getting out there trying to test my luck. I believe I already had it last year anyway. When I came back home from the holidays and I lost all that weight and was sick for 3 weeks. Plus, but anyway, here's the only thing I ask, guys. No one's going to work tomorrow, so we got all night. But you must do one thing. You must keep the engagement up. The engagement has to be up. At least 50%. If you don't hear 50% engagement, nope, that's the wrong song. If you don't hear 50% engagement, you hear this. That's what you hear if the engagement drops below 50%. What is engagement? Likes, dislikes, I don't care. Whatever it is, that's what we do. You're liking the 3-piece suit? I love my 3-piece looks. 3-piece suits are the snit. How do you call the show? You wait. I don't know you, and I don't know why you want to call. I'm kind of leery of people who I don't know, whose name just jump in and talk about how do I call. You wait. Patiently. Like everybody else. You see the title of the show, Time for Classy Black Women. That's right, it's time. Who says it's time for classy black women? I do. I do, and so do the men that watch this channel. So does the world. The world is ready for classy black women to take your rightful place where you once were. Uh, Personally, I've had enough of the ratchet, loud, gutter mouth, dirty walking, shit talking, purple hair, long talon fingernail, clown makeup, caricature that so many good black women have been forced to live under because of a few that get a lot of airtime. Now in Atlanta, I've seen more than a lot, more than a few. But we're gonna still take it. When I'm in New York, I didn't see it like that. You know what? We always talk about the media and the media doesn't show. I'm worried about the media. It's time for you to be a media of one, a personal brand of one. People laughed. That's how I came to YouTube, talk about personal branding and being an army of one. And slowly but surely, it took hold. To where 3-4 years ago, when I was talking about putting on a suit, frames, fragrance, and footwear, it's getting a lot of pushback from brothers. Now I get emails daily from men talking about, man, I'm on my purpose. I'm putting in my 60 hours plus a week. I got my frames, fragrance, and footwear. I'm doing my suit Saturday. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I got this job offer. This thing happened. I got this, me and my girlfriend, and now I'm getting... The work is there. Hashtag show your work. And it is time for the work to be shown and work to be done by black women to regain your class. Why is this important? Why is this important? Well, like it or not, you are treated as people assume you are. Hold on. You want to be treated like a fool? Dress like one and play the part. I tell men all the time, you want to be treated like a grown man? Take off the tennis shoes, t-shirts, and Jordans, and put on some damn grown man clothes. But ladies, you more than anything else, black women more than anything else, it is up to you to decide what you want. How do you want strangers in the world to treat you? How do you want people who don't know you to treat and perceive you? When you get pulled over by a police officer, how do you want him to perceive you? When you are when you're walking just down the street, how do you want people to perceive you? Are you happy with the way you are perceived by your ethnic image? And everybody in every group has an ethnic image. You have an ethnic image and you have an ethnic gender image. And today we're talking about the ADOS black woman born here in this country. Time for the classy black woman. Think we'll be better off? Think women will be better off? Men will be better off? The community, society, everybody. And I'm going to make my case. How many of you black women get tired of seeing Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and women like that out in front of the community and the culture? No other race of women would allow WAP to become a theme song to represent them. And the only way that happens is the classy black women have to remain silent. Well, just like you want your productive, competitive, successful, business minded, thorough, hardworking black men to stand up and take charge, it is time for classy black women to stand up and take charge, to knock your ratchet sister back. Or even better, to help her become the best version of herself. You don't have to go to war with your cousin Keisha and them. Give her something to strive for. You don't need to turn around and say, you're bad, I'm better. That doesn't work. Just do you, but stand up and be proud to do you. Stop dumbing yourself down. Black people in general, black men, stop dumbing yourself down. Intelligence, if you want intelligence to be looked at as sexy, well, damn it, you're going to have to make it sexy. You can't ask for that to happen. You're going to have to take it. If you want sapiophiles to be sexy, damn it, you're going to have to get out and fight for it. They're not going to give you anything. If hip hop and street has taken over the culture, it's because the classy folks, the business folks were laying down on the job, focused elsewhere. It does not matter how we got here. We're here. Now, if you're a black woman, why does this matter? Well, a lot gets said about high value this, high value that, high value this. Well, I'll tell you one thing, a truly high value black man does not want a ratchet woman, a ghetto woman, a street woman, a hood woman. And it's time to start saying this, because I find it funny that the street, the hood, all the other stuff have no problem throwing shade towards the classy folks, the bougie folks, the business class. Well, it's time for you to throw shade back so they know where the line is drawn. Let's get into it. Let's see where we're at right now. Oh no. Oh no. First things first. You didn't learn it in life, it's time to go to school for it. Charm school, wife school. Charm school, wife school. Charm school, wife school. Whatever you want out of this world, if you want a man of consequence, if you want a serious man, then you're going to have to stop walking around like a little girl. It is time to become a lady. A woman and a lady. Here's some things at the top of your mission statement is to become a feminine asset. That is your North Star. That's your marching orders. Your godfather just gave you your marching orders for 2021. Become a feminine asset. And for all you ratchet ghettos out there, we rebuke you.
I rebuke.
We rebuke you. We rebuke you, ratchet ghettos.
I rebuke.
We rebuke you. In love, though. We rebuke you in love.
I rebuke.
Oh shit. You're gonna be a meme for a long time.
I rebuke.
Oh my God, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. That is so good. I rebuke. Yeah, we rebuke you in the name of ratchet sugaring. I rebuke. In the name of foolishness and effery, we rebuke. We rebuke you, demon. Well, I'm looking for something real quick. Hold on. What am I looking for? First thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go from the outside in and from the inside out. But as an image consultant, I start from the outside in. I start from the outside in. Why? Because it's the easiest thing to work with. So we're going to have to go ahead and exercise some demons of strag, hoochie, heifer, and everything else. Did y'all watch The Exorcist? Remember The Exorcist? That's the demon. Listen for the demons to start being exercised out of the class list. They're going to just start getting upset with me. The body of Christ compels you. Oh. So we have the Palo Santo candle burning. But like any good cleansing, we must cleanse the environment of ratchet. First, we cleanse the environment of ratchet with sage. Num num urenge ochoyo. Num num urenge ochoyo. Num num urenge ochoyo. Exercise the demons of Stragonia out of here. Sage is good for clearing energies. You feel the ratchet leave. Feel the attitude leave. Feel the I'm a PhD energy running. Just listen to it.
I'm a PhD.
Oh, it's getting upset. You can just listen to it. You can hear it get mad. Sage cleans the environment. We're going to have to hit it with another one. I'm a PhD. Yeah, man. So when you're changing as you're having a classy black woman come out of you, you need to burn some sage in your environment to cleanse all that foolishness and silliness that may have been left behind, not by you, but by your cousin them, Kiki and all this other stuff. And we're going to first do it with the sage. Oh, Jesus.
It burns!
I know it burns.
Oh, it burns!
I know. I know. It's a struggle, but we're going to have to. The body of Christ compels you. Now we're going to have to bring in the backup, the big stuff. Now we got to get the holy wood out, the Palo Santo wood. Okay? Now we're going to just leave this burning in the background while we're getting ready. First, we have to start with cleansing the environment. This is to, sanctify and get your area cleansed and working right. Num num urenge ochoyo. Num num urenge ochoyo. All right. So we got the Palo Santo, we got the sage, and the Palo Santo candle. All right. Ready? Here we go. What I'm going to ask is that you take your image into your own hands, each one of you individually, and decide what you're going to do to improve your ethnic image, because it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom, and no one's going to fix it. Classy women are known for several characteristics. Back in the days when we had HBCUs that were really dominant, when blacks really couldn't get to a lot of different colleges, fraternities and sororities were big. I'm a fraternity member, Kappa Alpha Psi, yo, baby, yo. All right, so I'm going to call on the spirit of the AKAs of years past. Come on out, 1908. Y'all 1908, yeah, 1908. Come on out from years past. Delta Sigma Theta. I think you guys are 1913. All right, and then Zeta Phi Beta and Sigma Gamma Rho. I don't remember the years you were founded. But come on out, because what I want to call upon is black women to exhibit class, grace, elegance, sophistication, culture. You're going to change the culture. Class, grace, elegance, sophistication, manners, because you're going to change the culture. This kind of affluent lifestyle that you want, this high value lifestyle that many of you say you want, this is one of the things you do to earn it. See, many times you ladies talk about what you deserve, what you deserve. I'm a nice woman, I deserve. You don't deserve anything that you don't work for. And one of the surest ways to prove to the kind of man that you would want that you are worthy to become his wife, his feminine asset, is by portraying a classy image. But it has to be more than just a portrayal. It has to be real. So start from the outside in. I don't care if you wear weave or hair extensions, but make sure that they are a color that looks good on your skin. Ladies, please get rid of the blonde hair. It is difficult to look at you as a classy woman with long blonde hair that does not grow out of your head normally. Get chestnut, auburn, get mahogany, but the blonde ladies, it must go. But this is not a hill I'm prepared to die on. This is a suggestion. The blonde hair, we're going to go top to bottom. Top to bottom, the blonde hair. Of course, all different colors of hair must go. If you could not attend the presidential inauguration or the mayor's ball, you can't put it on your head. You're not going to a carnival. You're a classy woman. Your natural hair is preferred. Figure out how to do that. Change your diet, change your exercise routine, get more sleep, work with what you have. Because black women have always learned how to do what they have. You don't have to put another woman's hair in your head to talk about wanting a high value man. Not a hill I'm prepared to die on. I don't mind extensions. Extensions extend the length of your own hair, but the different crazy colors, including blonde, it hampers you, ladies. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. Lace fronts are from the devil.
Oh, it burns! Oh, it burns! Oh! Ah!
That's what it's going to sound like when you peel that helmet off your head and your natural scalp is exposed to the air for the first time in months. It's going to burn. But that lace front needs to be num urenge ochoyo. It needs to go away. We need to rebuke it. We need to rebuke the lace fronts. Again, everybody, we're going to rebuke the lace fronts.
I rebuke.
They got to go. You look zip damn crazy wearing a helmet of hair. You're not fooling anybody, and it does not look classy. Moving on down. Classy women, less is more. Minimalist makeup. Get rid of these long Cupid doll fake mink eyelashes. You cannot be a classy woman and have long fake eyelashes, someone else's hair, and all this makeup. Ladies, now, I know I'm going to have people in the comment section getting upset saying, I look good. I look good. And I got high value men that like me. Fine. But you really shouldn't care what I'm saying if you're happy with what you got. If you're happy with the outcomes you're getting, then you should have nothing to say. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the women who are not happy or satisfied with the outcomes. But your appearance matters. Less is more. Simple makeup. Go back to the 60s and the 70s and look at when women did makeup lightly. To my darker skinned sisters, I need you to take all red lipstick and fingernail polish and get rid of it.
I rebuke.
We're rebuking all that too. It has to go.
I rebuke.
All right? Find what works with your beautiful melanated skin. You like being chocolate? Find what works with it. What you honestly should do, ladies, to become a classy woman is to sit down with an image consultant or a stylist and find out your best colors, your best textures, your best fits. This is something as an image consultant I take great pride in doing, helping people, helping women, helping people understand what looks best on them. Invest the money in becoming a classy woman. Don't do it on your own. Now, I'm making light of it, but I'm serious. Ladies, you have to change. Classy women are proud of who they are. And it's hard to be proud of who you are with somebody else's hair on your head and being all made up like a Cupid doll. Men want to be able to understand and see what they're getting. And with all that stuff on you, it's hard for men to see who you really are. Let me put it this way. You're lying. You're walking through the world lying. Classy women don't lie. Weave is a lie. Makeup is a lie. Waist trainers are a lie. Spanks are a lie. Girdles are a lie. Stop lying. Your appearance. You must dress like a woman. Skirts, and more skirts. Skirts and dresses. Get rid of the flip-flops. Get rid of the sandals. Shout out to O'Shea, sandaling it up. Get rid of the sandals and dress like a grown, dadgum woman. Okay? Get rid of the yoga pants and anything that shows your natural ass. Get rid of things that show your midriff or your stomach. We don't need to see all that. That's for your man. Class, ladies. Time for classy black women. I'm not going to go spend a lot of time on this, but an image consult will do you well. If you're dead serious about having a lifestyle you want, having this affluent lifestyle, you're going to have to change. And heels are what you wear. When you're not in heels, you're in sneakers in the gym, but you don't wear sneakers anywhere else. Women wear heels. Little girls don't wear heels. These are reserved for women. Now, once you get your image together, you're looking right. Your weight is right. And I'm sorry, ladies, you're going to have to become fit. Fit. Because doing all that and being won't matter. You're going to have to get the weight down. Okay? But as we keep on, let's get to the bigger picture. The outside is easy. The clothing, the hair, the perfume, that's easy. What's really hard is the inside, the software. And this is where the work starts. Ladies, are you prepared to go to work? Are you prepared to go to school to get the kind of man you say you want? You went to college. You went to that college to spend tens of thousands of dollars to get that useless degree that you want to get rid of anyway, as soon as you find the Henry that you dream of to become his wife and be in the house, not having to pay any bills after you're pregnant. Well, it's time to go to work. It is time to go to work, ladies. This is where the charm schools, etiquette, all these things, it is time for you to go to work because you didn't learn it at home. Exhibiting class, grace, sophistication, a different level of culture. It's time to go to work. Turn off the TV, get off Instagram. You must change your media diet. You must change all of it. You must immerse yourself into a different way of thinking. because it is going. Why? Because when you are in front of the kind and caliber of man that you ladies say you want to deal with, when you open your mouth, the truth comes out. Many of you lack manners. Simple manners. You lack manners. Far too many women today need, I'm going to keep this above board. Your manners are atrocious. Chewing with your mouth open. Sitting inappropriately. Loud mouth. Vulgar. You're going to have to cleanse yourself inside and out. That means you're going to have to start here and reprogram. All cursing stops. All cursing stops. You are not a good woman if you curse. Good women don't curse. And you're certainly not a classy woman. And there is no way in the world that a woman, especially a woman who purports herself good, should fight me to curse. So if you want to fight me and tell me that ain't right, stay over there. Stay over there. Okay? And this can be done, ladies. You will be amazed at what will happen inside the first 30 days of you changing what you read, consume in your media diet. You'll be amazed at what drinking water for 30 days, changing to a more plant-based diet for 30 days. You'll be amazed at how your mindset will change if you start changing what you take in as far as media. Ladies, what comes out of your mouth is so important because the kind of men you say you want cannot take you anywhere if you're not classy. If you're an embarrassment, if he would be ashamed to take you anywhere because you're loud, argumentative, combative, if you're a brute, we rebuke brutish women.
I rebuke.
We rebuke brutish women.
I rebuke.
Okay? And everything I'm saying is to help you. I don't care if you want black men or if you want to swirl or whatever. Hey, it's time to do better. Hold on. Changing the title of the video. Are black women classy enough? I say it's time for classy black women, but the real question is, are you classy enough? Are you classy enough for what it is you say you want? I know what many of you say you want. You want to be married, 2 to 3 kids, have a middle-class life, upper middle-class life. Many of you would like to not have to work to pay significant bills. You wouldn't mind working from home or working for your husband's business. But are you classy enough to get that? Are you classy enough to attract a husband with those kind of job? Are you classy enough to attract a man with that kind of job opening? Are you classy enough? Because I will tell you, when classy women are around, men act differently. When classy women are around, they are not as objectified as non-classy women. You get tired of being treated like a sex object? Look at that's a direct representation of your class level. My high school sweetheart was an extremely high class woman. People would not curse around her because she had such a reputation. You know how to do this, black folks. You used to wouldn't curse around Sister Esther. You remember how you were cussing in Alice? Remember how we used to you be smoking a cigarette, you put the cigarettes out, you stop acting when little old lady. We know how to do this. And here's the thing. Ladies, are you classy enough for what it is you say you want? That's the question. Are you classy enough for what it is you say you want? And if not, it's time to increase. And you're going to have to actually go learn how. You're going to have to actually go to class, school, and learn how to do this. There are plenty of women who teach this stuff. I say vet the instructors who are teaching you how to be feminine, cultured, refined, classy, sophisticated, and go to work. That's the PhD you need.
I'm a PhD.
You need a PhD in class. That PhD will pay dividends. If not, what's the alternative? I mean, we fell off the road. We fell off the rails when hardcore hip hop really hit, when it was marketed to the black community. And honestly, I have a theory about it I don't want to go into. But honestly, in 92, 93, is where the whole community switched. We went from X-Clan and Public Enemy to NWA. And it was at the tip of that. Anyway, got to reclaim it. You must reclaim your image. Are you classy enough, sis, for what you want? Are you classy enough to attract the highest caliber black men in your area? Are you classy enough to attract the highest caliber non-black men in your area? If you only can attract fuckboys, lames, losers, that's a problem. Because men judge you based on your exes. Men judge you based on your exes. So you need to get your exes up. Affluence, elite, culture. You need to become more cultured. So much has happened in our community. We have regressed. And that's not who we have always been. I'm asking for your excellence. Ladies, are you classy enough? Because you want these affluent lifestyles, affluent outcomes, but you're not a feminine asset if you're not classy enough. Now, here's a question. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to do the work to get what it is you say you want? Because this ain't about the men. This ain't about the men. This is about you ladies. Because many times I would ask women, and they're like, well, why should I do all that? There are no good black men. What can you attract any other kind of man? And the thing is, it's not about attracting. It's about landing. A woman is evaluated. Men evaluate you based on your exes, but a woman is evaluated in the world by the caliber of man she can attract and keep. Look on your ring finger, and if you have a wedding ring from a man of value. If not,
I rebuke.
whose fault is that? Now, if you got all this student loan debt,
I'm a PhD.
dogs, and everything else, you tried it all. You tried the education route. You tried the equality, man up, partner route. That doesn't work. You know what works. Are you classy enough to be under the authority of a black man? Yeah, because this lifestyle you say you want, you're going to have to be under someone's authority. You're not going to be partner. And see, my gut tells me this. If some of you ladies actually start acting on some of this stuff, getting out into the real world and seeing where you really rank, seeing where you match up as far as your sexual marketplace value in relation to all women, relative to the men you say you want, then you'll be able to make better assessments. Because I'm sorry, this is about black women today. Black women, the majority of you vastly overinflate your value. And the reason is because you can have sex. I'm just going to be honest. To the point to where you have women who are 300 pounds talking about going on sex strikes if black men don't vote the way they want, as if anyone should really. But you know what? I could be all wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe black women are classy enough. Maybe we don't need any addition. Maybe we don't need any classy black women. Maybe black women are just fine the way they are. I want to hear from you ladies. Are you classy enough? Do you want to be more classy? Do you want to see a rise in the overall ethnic image of black women? Do you want to see that image rise into one of class? And see, don't come at me with this white European standard shit either. You could make Zamunda your target. Or Wakanda. Foul mouth, argumentative, disagreeable, masculine. These things don't work for any women. But let's hear about it. Let's hear about it. I'm going to hear from you ladies. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I could be all wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think so. What the heck? Video is playing.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te la ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Yeah. Money work. corazón, de corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Ella de corazón, yeah. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Money work. Money work. Money work. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Lunes. Lunático.
Y'all gonna learn. You insult anybody on my show, you get timed out. If you do it again, you go goodbye. Men included. I don't know who the French toast you think you're dealing with. If I put something on my show, that's where it is. If you don't like it, carry your ass on somewhere else. That's it. I'm tired of y'all acting silly. You know, what am I talking about? Somebody asked us, is she classy? You're dumb for even asking the question. You lack class for even asking the question. It shows your lack of class as a man. Keep your mouth closed. But again, I'll say I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna leave it right there. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. Video is being played on airplay. All right, just a second. Why is it being played on airplay? So, are modern women classy enough? Are black women classy enough? Are you classy enough for what it is you say you want? Are you classy enough for what it is you say you want? That's the question. Jesus. I don't know what's going on with my thingy though. That's no man's land. That's no man's land. That's where a lot of you ladies are going to end up. You know, a lot has been made about Gabrielle Sidibe and her engagement to her guy, and I will have something to say on the subject, but that's easy. That's low hanging fruit. That's low hanging fruit. The question is, what I'm really trying to get you ladies to understand is, are you a feminine asset? No matter how I ask the question, I'm asking the question, are you a feminine asset to the man you say you want? To the kind of man you say you want? Are you a feminine asset? And most of you can't even answer the question. Ladies, you can call in, ask your questions. Whether you like the way I asked the question or not, the ultimate question is this: are you a feminine asset? Well, back up. What do you want out of life, especially regarding a man? Would you be an asset to that man? How can that man know that you'd be an asset up front? See, many of you ladies want men to just marry you. Or you assume that, well, I'll be a good woman to him once he picks me. No, he has to know what he's getting. He has to know why he should pick you. And see, this is what the problem is. Like when I was talking to those young ladies yesterday, they couldn't seem to get their mind around the fact that you have to compete. You have to compete for men. It's blood sport out here. I rebuke the PhD. You have to compete out here. Mm-hmm. Let's replay that from last
Hi,
night.
Kevin.
Hello.
I'm Diamond.
How are you?
I'm Alexis. I'm
What you got
good.
for
We're
me?
good.
What do you have for me? What question do you have for me?
We love your show. We agree with a lot of things going on in your show and the topics that you make. And we just wanted to know where we could find high value men at and how to attract them, because we think we're high value girls.
See? They're more concerned with, hey, I'm already good enough. Where are the men at? That's where so many of you ladies are today. I'm already good enough. Where are the men at? And I'm telling you, well, let's watch. Okay, well, how old are you?
25. Yeah.
Okay, so I always ask the same question. Why do either one of you want a high value man?
I guess we feel like we deserve those type of men because we're feminine, inspirational, and what's the other one? I forgot. We feel like we're FBI, yeah.
Their answer was, what? We deserve a good man because we're feminine. And I'm not, and they were two very nice young ladies. So I'm not insulting them. I'm using this as a teaching lesson. They really came in thinking like, hey man, where are all the high value men at? We're ready to go. I mean, I've watched your videos. I agree with what you say. And I'm nearly asking, how many of you women actually are closer to Diamond and Alexis than you are to fill in the blank?
Women.
You do realize that you can be an FBI woman, but there's no deserving. Okay. High value men are the top 20, 15, 10% of the population. Who you talking to, Shinobi? Deserve when it comes to that. Did either one of you go to college? Let me help you out, dude. Bye.
We both did, yeah.
What college did you go to?
Valdosta and Georgia State.
Okay. Georgia State, Valdosta. Does anyone deserve to go to Harvard? Or deserve to go to Yale? Or deserve to go to Princeton? Or deserve to go to MIT?
No, you have to earn your way.
Exactly. And that's the same way with high value men. You have to earn them. Shout out to Theo. What's going on, fam? If you watch my blog, yeah, you want to get blocked on my show? Come in and tell me what I need to do. Tell me what kind of content to make. That's a good way to get blocked. Y'all gonna learn how to act when y'all come to somebody's space. Olivia, go ahead and connect. See, what these young ladies show is that women today, especially black women, have been told that you deserve everything. You can have it all. And all you have to do is the minimum. Be agreeable, in shape, and no kids, and you can have a millionaire husband. That's what a lot of women really, truly believe. And they believe that they can do it at any time they want. Just put me in the room and I got it. Sadly, so many black women feel as though just because I'm a nice person, I deserve a high value man and a high value lifestyle. That's not true. Unmute yourself, Olivia. So when you ask me where they are, they're yeah. What do you got for me? How old are you? You call my show, and I ask you how old you are, and yeah, it does. Well, if you don't want to know, then what's your question, ma'am? I don't do calls like this where people want something and they don't want to talk. I don't do that. I just asked you how old you were, ma'am. That's it. Well, what do you want? Who? What about it?
I purposely act non-classy, and I don't understand why.
That's not a question.
Okay, I mean, I guess you can't help me.
No, it's not a question. You just said you just made a statement. What's the question?
Well, it's more of a problem, I guess.
Yeah. Turn off YouTube in the background or whatever's making all that noise.
Okay.
Do you have YouTube or the TV or something playing in the background?
No, just
What?
the window open.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. So how's that working
I like
out?
the air.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be very direct with you, ma'am. I'm gonna be very direct with you. Women like you end up dying alone. And I'll
But
tell
you've
you,
never even met me.
I said women
What
like
is
you.
going on? You don't even know me. We didn't even speak together.
Look here. I'm gonna tell you one more time. I don't know who you think you are. You don't want to say how old you are, and you want to know you got a hard exterior. That's why you're going to, like I said, I make a statement and you lose your
I'm
shit.
a public figure.
Well, then you need public therapy. I don't know where you broads come in here thinking you somebody, like somebody should care who you are. I mean, listen to this fool. And her issue was, I have a hard exterior. I come off like I have a hard exterior. You come off like a bitch. And you can't even take a little bit of pushback. I say give her a little bit of pushback, and the first thing she want to do is get in her feelings. Well, go book a therapist. Go book with a session with a therapist if you're that damn sensitive. Oh yeah, I know who you were, dumbass. I knew from your voice last year. Not yeah, but see the thing is, dummy, you're not even on. But you're not even on the air, dummy. You're not even on the air. She's not even. This. Let her talk. She's not. She doesn't realize that she's not on the air. No, you're not on the air. I knew who you were from the beginning. You're a dumb bitch. I told you that last night. I'm not. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm terrified. I am terrified. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I am. Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am. I'm all those things. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, and you calling back because your feelings got hurt last night because everybody found out what you were. We rebuke you. Uh-huh. Right. And you're wasting your time. You're making me money though. I'm making money off your dumb ass. I'm gonna make a lot of money off your dumb ass. I am, because you're the sugar baby, but I'm pimping you, dumbass. Yeah, I'm pimping your stupid sugar ass. You don't even. No one even hears you. No one even hears you. No one even hears you. Nobody even. She's just talking. She's just talking. She is in her feelings. Let's rebuke her.
I rebuke.
We rebuke her. Look at her. This is a 60-year-old sugar baby fool. Oh, There have already been 3 videos made about this fool. You're making, everybody's pimping you. You're getting pimped like a $2 hoe. You got anything else? Come on, tough guy. Come on, tough guy.
I rebuke.
Yeah, you're getting pimped like a two. See, the thing is, you're talking to me. I'm talking to my audience, and you've made my engagement go up. I've made an additional $100 some odd. There have been 3 broadcasts made about you. There's a clip about you, and you're getting nothing from it. You're getting gangbanged. We're gangbanging. You're being gangbanged. You're being electronically gangbanged, and you're too dumb to even recognize that this is bad. That's how twisted you are. You're being electronically gangbanged. Thank you. Another $20. Come on, guys, get the donations up. Get the donations up. She's really talking like you can hear her. She's talking like you can hear her. I got her on volume 5, and she's just. Oh, this is great. And I'm recording all this shit. Oh my God. I'm a public figure and a sugar baby. I blocked you off my channel and cleared out all your comments. You don't exist. And you won't exist on my channel. Any comment you make will go away. You're a nobody. You want to be a 60-year-old sugar baby because you are warped. Something is wrong with you. But I'm going to make money pimping your trick ass. And she's still talking. She's still talking. And she is triggered. She is triggered as fuck. Everybody type in the chat room. Okay, here's what I want you to do in the chat room. Type rebuke. She is pissed. Oh, she's mad. She's mad. Oh, see, this how you treat people. And see, I want you ladies who thought I was rude last night. I read people very well. And this is what it was. She's going to come back and try to act like she was somebody else. Like I don't know your voice. You didn't even she didn't get her shot off because I screened you out. And she's still they're talking. Rebuke. Look at the money you're making me. Go ahead, twerk it up, girl. You should come on this show every night. I need to put your ass on the blade. I'm going to put her. Okay, here we go.
I rebuke.
Olivia's going to be on the poll every night. Last night her name was Sophie, but I like Olivia better. But in the comment section, she was incog something or other, but she got blocked. Look at all the money you making me. You're a good Thanksgiving trick. Now, what you've just proven is this is what happens when you are a classless woman who tries to make her money hustling guys. And all she does is she's too stupid to leave. She's going to stay there because she's trying to win something as if there's something. She is completely muted and she's still talking. I'm letting you stay there because you're making me money. I'm making money off of your dumb ass. I'm making money off of her dumb ass. And she's like, I'm going to try to insult you. I'm going to call you gay. I'm going to call you this. I'm going to try to psychoanalyze you. And I'm going to, girl, you're a voice out there in the wilderness that no one cares about. And you're entertaining us like a good dancer. Thank you, Miss Public Personality. She's hot, man. Whoa, she's mad. And here's the funny thing. I left her microphone open but she's not audioed out. So all she's doing is talking like to a speaker. She's talking to the back room. And she's still going, yeah, but you. And I hear like every 13th word or something because I have on like volume 2. And she's really upset. Don't you have anything better to do? I mean, you're supposed to be such a high dollar sugar baby. Don't you have anything better to do since you're going to sugar until you're Halle Berry's or Jada Pinkett's age? Don't you have anything better to do? Yeah. And she's still talking. She's still talking. Did you know I can't hear you? You know I keep asking you questions just to trigger you because you keep making me money? Yeah. Do you know that? Do you know that you're entertaining the French toast out of us? This was the highlight of this trick is going to make me thousands of dollars because I'm going to take this segment out. I'm going to take the recording that I have from Zoom. I'm going to splice it together. And I'm just going to show how warped some of these women are. And ladies, you try to act as though the men are the problem. And these crazy psycho broads like this are out there but they're upset because their tricks don't work anymore. This woman spent last night trying to spam my chat room and talk to anybody that would talk to her. And I just set the bot on her and just took all her stuff down. And instead of just going away, she makes fake accounts to come back. She's supposed to be a beautiful, high-end sugar baby who can sugar until she's 60. But why would you need to do that if you had all these high-level men and you were so public and you had this and you had that? What the French toast is wrong with your Bama ass? And she's still talking. I got her on low enough just so she can hear that I'm talking to her. Yeah, I'm still making money off of you. Yep, about $500 so far. Come on, Money World. She's the new Money World girl. Send a Money World video in. Money World. She's still going. Meow 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 meow. That's how she sounds right now. She's so low. She sounds like she's meowing. Meow 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 meow. Oh my God! You cannot make this shit up. I go from helping two young ladies because I didn't want her to turn into one of these bitter broads. I see you other 2 ladies in the chat room, but I'm going to let her go for another about 5 minutes because she's making money on the poll, so I want to keep her on there. Keep making me some money on the poll. Coming to the stage, Sophia Olivia, the 30-year-old sugar baby. Don't. We're going to play her song. Let's play her song, y'all. You know she has a good stripper song, too. Coming to the stage at Diamond and Alexis Strip Club, none other than the hot Miss Sophia Olivia. Yeah, guys, look at her. Move that tail. Hot piece of ass. Yeah, there she goes. Look at her go, guys. A 30-year-old sugar baby who wants to sugar till she's 60. She can do it, she can do it, she can do it. Oh, yeah. Oh. Making that money, honey. Work that money maker. She is so angry. Nothing like an angry, hostile sugar baby who no one listens to. Oh, no. Come on. Work it, Olivia. We rebuke it. I rebuke.
I rebuke.
Rebuke it. Rebuke it.
I rebuke.
The Rebuke remix.
I rebuke.
I rebuke remix. I see you in the chat room. I rebuke. Oh, it's so bad. It burns. It stings.
Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns.
Thank you, Miss Olivia, for coming to the stage. Somebody get her a walker and get her old ass off of the stage. Going back to the retirement home for the 30-year-old sugar babies. One more time.
I rebuke.
Yes, we know you rebuke. Now leave. We know you rebuke it. Now leave. Get her off the stage, someone. Get her off the stage. What? Get her off the stage.
I rebuke.
Get her off the stage.
I rebuke.
Get her off the stage, people. Security. Security. Someone get her old ass off the stage.
I rebuke.
Yes, she can pick up the dollars. Pick up the quarters, Olivia. Please get the quarters and the nickels. Yes, someone get the shovel so she can get all the change. Come on, we got to get on to the main acts. Get her ass off the stage.
I rebuke.
Okay, there's 50-cent piece over there. Oh, they still make those 50-cent pieces? Whoa, she got a 50-cent piece. Wow. Those old sugar babies really can get the coinage. There's a coin store down at the Kroger, Olivia. You can take all the coins you made while your old ass is on stage and go get you a Sonic chili cheese. I know you rebuke it. You can go get you a Sonic chili cheese dog. Carl's Jr.'s around the corner. See you next time, baby girl.
I rebuke.
Okay, someone just move her on. I know. Oh, I made a shit ton of money off you. Hey, dude, you're going to have to, if you want to troll me, you're going to have to man up and look at me. You're going to have to man up and look at me if you want to troll me, boy. You know who I'm talking to. If you want to troll me, boy, you're going to have to turn your camera on, boy. And look me in the face, boy. Or you won't get on the show, boy. All right, we go on to the next person. Kennedy, how are you? What happened to the real Olivia? Hi, how are you? That was some comedy for your ass, wasn't it? Hey, Olivia, you left a dime and a quarter over here. Someone can get her address. Well, shit, the stamp will cost more than the money. I am pimping your sugar ass. Go ahead. What you got for me? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's start here. Your long nails, are they artificial? Can you hold your hands up? Okay, well, those aren't very long. I'm talking about the raptor-like claws, the real long ones. Those are long, but those aren't your natural nails, though, right? Okay, well then you could easily trim those down to a nice French manicure. Okay, tattoos. Depending upon what they are and where they are. You know, I have 5 tattoos and 2 brands. Where are your tattoos located? Okay. Um, well, you know, as long as they can be covered, um, in a nice formal, um, but those are what matters more is how you act, the software, because everything I give as far as like image, that's very broad. There are men who may just love your long acrylic nails and your under breast tattoo. They might, but it really matters what comes out of your mouth and what's in your mindset. That's where classiness really resides. Okay. No, 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 no. I mean,
women are seen and not heard. So I don't really understand like how we're supposed to act.
okay. So for those who couldn't hear, her concern was about fingernail length, tattoos, and you guys heard my response. She wasn't really saying anything. Um, you say that men think that women should be seen, not heard.
Yeah, like it's just a lot of misogynistic views about women. A lot.
Well, now, when you say that word, I'm going to push back. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, misogyny is the hatred of women.
I mean, that's what it's starting to look like. Not
Okay,
all men, of
okay.
course.
So this is a problem. You ladies use these terms for things that are not hateful. Men can have a preference and standards. That's not hateful. Do you want to? Okay, give me some things that you mean are misogynistic. For example,
Okay, well, didn't Ti say like women like men with a lot of side chicks or whatever? Well, if and that's not even true.
well,
But if
I
a
don't know.
woman,
I don't know what you're saying. Okay, you asked me, didn't Ti say something, and I don't know what you said, so I can't respond to it.
okay, well, men, they can cheat and it's okay. And they see it as, it's like human nature and it's not.
Um, well, yes, it really is. I
It
mean,
is.
well, name well, go throughout the animal kingdom, and how many mammals, male of the species, pair bond with one female for a lifetime?
I mean, I'm not sure.
They don't. If a
So are you,
lion, if a lion is in a pride, how many different lion? There can be multiple female lions or lionesses in a pride, but there's only one male lion. Okay, there are more females on the planet than males, because nature needs more females than men. There can never be just a one to one. Now that's just nature. Now, as far as cheating, I don't know what it sounds to me like, ma'am, is you're a young lady and you are trying to figure out your way. I don't listen to people like Ti. I mean, he's a married man with children. What does he have to do with your life?
you're right. It's just that,
Where's your
society
dad?
puts out
Where's your dad?
like,
Where's your dad?
I mean, he's here.
Okay. Do you talk to your dad about relationships?
No, my mom taught me to, school is
No, no.
everything.
Where's your father?
He's in the house. He's in my
Okay.
house.
But I asked you, do you talk to your father about relationships? And you told me
No.
no, your mother.
Yeah, but no, I do not talk to
Why?
my. Um, that's not like the focus. That was
Well, okay, but
that's
who do you talk? But you were going to okay. All right. So here's some problems already. Uh, who makes the final decision in your home?
my dad.
Okay. So have you ever, if a guy wanted to take you out on a date, does he have to come meet your parents?
Yes, but I mean, not now.
All right. Okay, I got to get on with the rest of the show, ma'am. But if you have a
Okay.
father, because what it sounds to me is though some of the things you're saying are very female, womanist, feminist leaning, which a lot of you young ladies tend to get caught up with this liberal
Well, I don't
equality.
really believe in that stuff. Actually, I used to be a feminist, but no,
Well,
I don't.
but you say misogynist, and you said the world seems to be very misogynistic, and yet you haven't really said anything on point yet, or that I could really kind of
I
dig
mean,
into.
you
All
kind
right,
of like
I got to get
presented.
on with. We're off the subject. I answered the question about classiness, and I got to move on to the
Okay,
next topic. Okay,
thank you.
thank you. Yeah, a lot of young. It's sad to see how many young black women get caught up into this feminist stuff. Uh, hey, dude. Uh, let me get Olivia. Unmute yourself. Hey, how are you? Ha,
Good
you're back for
evening.
part two. How are you?
Good evening, Mr. Samuels. How are you?
I'm good. What you got for me?
Well, firstly, I wanted to call in to apologize to you for my immaturity
No problem.
um, on the last show. I was really embarrassed by how I acted, how I presented myself, and my lack of knowledge in certain situations. And I'm honestly back in the room to apologize to you as well as
That's
to
okay.
learn.
That's okay.
So
It
I'm
happens.
yeah, so I'm open to hearing what it is I need to do to be a quality woman for a quality man and
Okay.
not just looking for what they can give me because I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, you see the IG models and the girls on the
Mm-hmm.
videos and you think, okay, well, if you're pretty, you can just have a good lifestyle. You don't
Mm-hmm.
think, well, I have to work for this or
Mm-hmm.
that man is not gonna talk to me because I'm cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that until last night. I'm like, well, um, I'm thinking about law school and I'm moving to DC and I can get a man and da da da. And
Mm-hmm.
after coming on the show, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know anything
Mm-hmm.
at all.
And
I
that
don't even
and the
know.
sad thing is, just like the previous young lady who was a cute young lady, attractive young lady, she has she said she was a former feminist at 20 years old. You
Mhm.
guys are getting thrown off the path in your early formative years, and your eye is being taken off the ball to where you're going to be in DC or this and that, and then non-black women are scooping up the best of your men.
Right, right. And
So
I didn't realize it. I didn't because in college, a lot of the older women they tell us, "You're the catch, you're the prize."
right
Um, you
now,
know,
notice that these women are all single.
I never realized that until now, actually. Most of them
Hmm.
were single or divorced. Most of
Right.
my professors were divorced out of long marriages.
Okay, and you'll find a common thread that women who say that kind of stuff usually have troubled relations with men. If you ask them
Mhm.
about their divorce, their husband either was abusive, he cheated on her, or something. It was never her fault.
Wow.
And then you find a lot of these women also tend to be overweight
Right,
and ineffective on the dating market. So they have to tell this story to make their reality not so painful.
right.
But at your age, you're what, 24?
Yes, I'm 24 currently.
Okay. So here's what you're going to go to law school. Okay. I remember you wanted to Foggy Bottoms, Georgetown, that kind of thing. Okay. Uh,
Embarrassing enough, I didn't know that that wasn't even the correct name.
okay. But that's okay. But the thing is, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was my sophomore year, I believe, in college. After that, it was a couple of dates, here and
But didn't you
then.
say you broke up with the guy for what did you break up with him for?
Honestly, I was an idiot.
But
I had
what did you say the other night though?
oh, why I s- I said that I broke up with him because I wanted more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And what did you mean then?
When I said it then, I meant I wanted the big house, the fancy
Right.
car, and things like that. And I wasn't looking at the quality of myself not
Mm-hmm.
being up to par and not knowing
Mm-hmm.
anything. Um, I'm financially illiterate.
Mm-hmm.
And I admitted that to
Well,
a
well,
a
now your
civilian.
eyes are open. So while my show may have been shocking,
Yeah.
it's a good thing because now you're at least awake to where you can make some choices. There are many women who never heard. I mean, I didn't exist, and how many women did not hear what you heard last night, and they went on and they're 40 years old and they're just now hearing it. They're not 24 and can do anything about it. The net of it is this: I don't begrudge any woman for wanting to have a nice quality of life. That's fine. The thing is, um, you got to really ask yourself a question. Do you really truly not want to work after you're married?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Um,
that
I
is that,
I
is that
also I
did
wanted
you,
to ask you something, if that was okay.
but I didn't get an answer to that question. Do you want to
Oh, I'm
have to
sorry.
work?
Ask me the question one more time.
Did you want to have to work after you're married?
I didn't want to. No, sir.
All right. So I got to ask you,
Yes, sir.
why are you going to law school?
I don't know. I mean, I majored in pre-law and I was a part of other organizations that kind of pushed me towards that.
Hmm.
That's why I said that. Other
Right.
people said that there were other things that I could be doing,
Right.
instead of trying to go to law school and pile up on debt. There's other legal work that I could be doing.
Right. So that's why I'm asking you. If you don't want to be a lawyer, don't go to. If you don't want to have to work as a lawyer, what you're basically going to do is going to put another $200,000 worth of debt onto your would-be man.
Yeah,
That's not fair,
yeah.
and it makes you unappealing. It makes you a liability, not an asset. The truth of the matter is, you didn't know. You went pre-law because you got advice. Sounds like from women,
Yes,
and it was go do whatever. And women like to live in the short term or in the fantasy world. You know,
yes,
yeah, go to law school or go to med school, but not thinking about all that debt. And ultimately, your goal would be to, well, I really don't want to do this. I want to be a housewife. That means your husband not only has to, that means, look at it this way. Think about the house you want to own, to live in, right?
mm-hmm.
Take all your student loan debt, all your consumer debt, and deduct it from the house.
Mm.
Yeah, because it has to be paid.
Whew.
But see, we
So can
don't
I ask
talk.
you?
We don't talk to. We don't tell young black women this. You're told just go out there, and especially if you're cute, someone will wife you, and it doesn't happen. Another thing, you need to get somebody to come over there and change that smoke detector. That's the single woman giveaway. Do you have an IG?
No, not currently, not anymore.
Okay,
I
all right,
did have one at first.
all right. Well, what? Okay, so ask your question, and I'm gonna get to the next person. But I'll get back to you though, because I have other
Oh,
people in here I got to get through.
yes, sir. Um, what was my question? Oh, my question was, would I still be up for a high quality man if I don't go to law school?
Yes, you have a bachelor's, right?
Yes, sir.
If you're more available to a higher quality man, if you don't go to law school, going
Mm,
to advanced degrees make it less likely because you have to spend 2 years doing that, acquiring all that debt to not use it. See what it is I think you know the kind of lifestyle you want, but you weren't trained or taught how to go get it. So when you were at college, I don't know, what, oh, in undergrad is where I saw this really change. I saw non-black women come to college and go their freshman and sophomore year partying, sorority, whole phasing, everything else. In
mm,
their junior year, they got cold, calculated, and sober, and found them a husband that was in medical school, law school, whatever, and they were getting engaged or married right out of college.
no.
They were taught to do this. They were taught. Last night, I had two young black women on the show, and I played them at the beginning of this show, both talking about they want high value men. And I said, well, if I put one in front of you, only one of you can have him. Would you be willing to compete? And it's like, I don't want to compete against my friend. I'm like, okay, then you both lose. You have to be. You need to. I'm gonna say this. I got to get. You can stay on hold, but
Okay.
you're gonna have to one really get serious about the kind of lifestyle you want to live, and then you're gonna have to do the work to get around the kind of men that can provide that. And oftentimes that involves investing in etiquette classes, charm school, the right associations, the right memberships, all these kind of things. Or else you can do like 72% of mothers in this country and work full or part time. All right. So, all right. Hold on. Hey man. Uh, let's see. So this dude by the name of Sincere Delgado, he keeps calling into my show. This is the dude with daddy issues. And now he wants to, what do you want now? You want to tell me how you're going to kick my ass or something again? Dude, if you want to meet me, you're more than welcome to meet me. But stop calling into my show acting like an internet tough guy with a mask on your face trying to hide. I don't know what your mama, did I bang your mom or something? Your sister? What's your problem? Yeah, dude, I see you. What's your problem? What's your problem? What is your problem? Unmute yourself. Take your mask off. No. No. Take your mask off. What's your problem? Take your mask off. Leave it off, tough guy. Leave your mask off, tough guy. Unmute yourself, tough guy. Take your mask off. Man, I would whoop your ass. This dude looks like, now take your mask off. You want to talk shit? Take your mask off, unmute yourself, and man up. Unmute yourself. I'm going to say this one more time, internet tough guy. Unmute yourself. This dude is called into my show. Been blocked from my channel. I don't know this fool. And he's sitting up here with a mask on and won't unmute himself. So unmute yourself, fool. It's your problem. You can't figure it out. In his mama's house. Unmute. A panel full of beautiful women, and I got this fuck boy. Unmute yourself going once, going twice. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Yeah, now you're frustrated because he can't seem to understand. Take your mask off, dude. Take your mask off. Tough guy. I know why he mad. Y'all want to see what he look like? Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm going to get on to the next person because he can't work a computer. You can't work a computer, so we're going to have to get on to the next person. Dude, I'm serious. You got grown men who stalk grown men. I'm not gay. I don't want to talk to you. I don't know you. I don't know your people. Why are you calling me? You can't seem to work the controls. Your mic is messed up. You're at work. then type why you want to talk to me. Why are you here? Why are you here? I don't know you, weirdo. I don't know you. This is black. This is a black man too, by the way. This message gets these guys so triggered. Oh well. His microphone don't work. Well, you go back to the comment section. All right. Yeah, you're gonna have to do better next time. Cynthia. You can unmute yourself. Hello. Hey, how are you? What do you got for me?
So you were talking about the qualities needed to please a man, right? The feminine attributes needed.
Well, I was saying to modern women, are you good enough to get the kind of man you say you want?
Okay. Yeah, I believe so. Due to the history of my relationships and lessons that I have learned to improve myself, I do believe so.
Okay. So, how's that working?
Well, I'm currently on the dating market, so
Okay. Well, how old, I forgot. I didn't ask. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 42. I'm in the no man's land.
All right. So that changes our entire conversation. What do you want
Yeah.
as an outcome of a relationship? Do you want to be married?
No,
Do you have any kids?
I do. They're older. They're older.
Well, then, okay. So, what do you want from a man?
A healthy, happy relationship. A man that is just willing to have a healthy, happy relationship.
Okay, just like a boyfriend of sorts.
Um. Well, I don't
It's
see
either
the
boy.
I don't
Okay,
see the fact
it's
of
either
being
it's either
married.
okay.
So.
It's either okay. Either you formalize a relationship or you don't. And if you don't, that's a boyfriend of some sort.
Okay. Well, I'm just thinking since I'm in no man's land, the likelihood of getting married is very low, correct?
But I asked. But the thing is, I just asked you what you wanted.
Well, what I want and what I can have.
See,
This is
okay. This is a problem. See,
is it?
Yeah, because you can't have what you're not willing to speak about.
Right. Well, I definitely would like to be married. I just think it's kind of impossible now that I'm 42.
No, my mother got married at 50.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful.
See, here's the problem. Here's the problem with a lot of modern women. You go from one extreme to another. One, I don't need no man.
Oh, I've never said that.
I said modern women, not you.
Okay.
I don't need no man, but secretly wanting one, to aging out and ultimately saying, I want one, but I'm afraid to say it because I'm too old. At the end of the day, you're 42 and you would like to be married. You just don't think it's a possibility. Then if not, you just want a long-term boyfriend.
Right.
All right. And do you have that?
No, not yet.
What's the longest relationship you've had?
3 years.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
About a year ago.
And who ended it?
He did.
Did he tell you why?
Ironically, because I was asking him about marriage.
Okay. Well, that tends to happen if you don't go into a relationship and make it a marriage. You go into a relationship with the end in mind.
Right. Well, I told him in the beginning that I desired marriage, but I didn't make it the main focus all the time,
No,
I'm kind of
no, that's not what you didn't do. Is you weren't honest with yourself. You didn't make it a requirement. And
That is true.
you took 3 of your years and then you tried to run an end around when he told you that he didn't want that. That's
Yeah, I can admit that. Like he really did explain. You know what? I can admit that basically I didn't listen to the signs that he was telling me. Because what I've noticed that most men do speak their truth from the beginning. And he told me that.
Well, what I'm okay, but I'm being honest. I got to be honest, ma'am. I'm still not. I'm still hearing a woman who sounds like he doesn't sound okay. Your communication, you haven't been honest, even in our communication. So, have you been to therapy?
Yeah, I'm currently in therapy now.
Okay, stay in it, because until you can start being transparent, upfront, direct, it's going to be difficult to have a relationship of any consequence with a man of any value. Because listen, I don't need you to just need you to listen. Because at 42, men of your age expect women to be further along and not be doing this 20-year-old girl stuff, 20-year-old lady stuff. Does that make sense?
It does completely.
So, you said at the beginning that you feel as though you are good enough for what it is you want. And based upon our conversation, not yet.
Okay, I respect your opinion.
Well, here's the thing. If you were, you would have been more direct in our conversation.
Right. Well, I just go about the truth, and the truth is that it is harder for a woman of my age to get married.
I ask you what you wanted, not the probability of finding a husband.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
See, communication requires active listening, and also that's why I said you're not really there. Okay. And communication problems are the biggest issues in relationships between men and women, because you guys often hear what you want to hear and not what we say. And that actually showed itself in your last relationship.
That is correct.
That's why I said what I said.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Yeah, I learned from that. That's what I said. Right. I learned from it.
Well, stay in therapy and work on actively listening on better communication and be honest. Because here's the thing, at 42, you don't have any more time to waste. You need to get honest and real about what you want. If you want to be married, you need to be clear that you want to be married, because when I said, so you just want a long-term boyfriend, you said no. Well, then you want to be married. Then you need to start saying that up front and only deal with dudes that want to get married. Because you're not gonna get in a relationship and change a man's mind.
Definitely. Can I say one thing though?
Go ahead.
May I?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I've done that, and some men will say, and I know this is not all, but some men would say to me, "Oh, well, you can't just lead with wanting to be married. You got to go with the flow and things of that nature."
Okay, well then don't date him.
Exactly.
I don't care about those kind of.
If I'm hearing that repeatedly,
no,
then
no,
okay,
no, I can't give you that.
Okay,
then you're not. Then you're okay. And if you hear it repeatedly, keep on going.
Yes, you're totally right.
I don't want to hear this that you got to change what you do. That's bullshit. I'm a salesperson. Right. My job was to knock on 50 doors a day or make 50 phone calls. I heard no 48 times.
Yeah.
You ladies have a problem with rejection. You have to have a much thicker skin. This is why I say modern women are not really good enough, because you're not tough enough. You're not built to the stuff your previous generations are, but you want to talk like we're strong and the mothers of the earth and back of the community. Y'all ain't and collectively, y'all don't even want to have a little rejection or a little heartbreak. Y'all afraid. We couldn't have got nowhere with this.
Well, I will admit I am not a part of the independent woman movement, and I am not a modern woman. I'm very submissive and friendly and understanding.
That's cool, but the
Yeah.
communication, the truthful communication, sounds like a real
Yeah.
issue. Sounds like getting the truth out of you, or being direct would be a problem, and yeah, that leads to all kind of issues down the line, passive aggressive stuff. All right, all right, Mom, all the best.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, a lot of you ladies, look, if you know you want something, just say what you want. This woman's name is Sephora. Hello. All right, what's your first name? What do you got for me? Okay.
I really don't think that most women nowadays are cut out for what they actually say they want. A lot of women just see the lifestyle and they don't think about what they have to contribute besides good looks and what's between their legs to actually get what they want. Um, a lot of women say that they're supportive, and that's the key word you'll hear a lot of times when women call in is I'm supportive, but they don't really know deep down what that means. Um, they don't know what their loyalty means. They don't know what faithfulness really means. They don't know what any of that means. And I think that's a big issue that I see with a lot of modern women. You get upset with your man and now you run to Instagram and now you post half naked pictures, or you talk to other men and your phone is still full of other men. So there's no way you're loyal.
Well,
And
damn,
so
I'm quite sure you don't have a lot of female friends, then, do you?
no, and that's on purpose.
They're like this.
I'm very selective of the people that I keep around me and women that I keep around me, because as a woman, if your group of women around you act like prostitutes, the men are going to assume you're like that too. And so I'm very selective of the company that I keep and the mindset around me that I keep.
I appreciate you calling in, Ma.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. Damn. Mic drop for her, man. Mic drop. This dude's back again. Oh my gosh. What is your problem, man? First of all, before you say anything, where do I know you from? Where do I know you from? Exactly. So why are you calling me, bothering me if I don't know you? Excuse me? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. You're the guy who called and said, I'm going to fuck you up when I see you.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So that's a feminine thing to say to a man. If you don't have to call it. Oh, listen, you don't have to call into my show. I don't know you. How old are you?
27.
What city do you live in?
Hartford, Connecticut.
Who?
Hartford, Connecticut.
Excuse me?
Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford, Connecticut. If you would like to meet me in New York City and get in the ring with me, I'll carry you for 6 rounds. 3-minute rounds, 6
That's
of them.
cool. We can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I won't even attack for the first 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm not going to knock you out. I'm going to carry you all the way till you submit.
Okay.
Because I don't know you. You call into my show and get my opinion about something, like it or not. Why aren't you on down the road with your life like a man? Because you said said you were feminine and acted feminine. That's how you've been acting. You've been acting feminine.
False claim.
Dude, you stalk me like a woman. You act like a woman. You called in talking about I'm gonna kick your ass, and then you ran away like a bitch.
No, you kicked me out.
Dude.
You know you did.
All right. Where's your dad?
He's home.
He's where?
He's home.
He's home. What's your problem,
real quick,
man? Because if you here's the thing, dude. I don't know you. If you want to get in the ring with me, we can arrange that. But other than that, don't contact me ever again.
Send
I
me
don't
the address, please.
know you. I don't want to know you. This
Just send me the
country is
address.
big. Look, dude, I'm telling you, this is how this is going to go. You are 27. I'm a 51-year-old man. I don't have time to play games with you. Don't call my show. Don't call my
Just send me
business.
the address.
Don't contact. I don't want to see. That's the thing. See, I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to interact with you. I can choose that you don't exist to me.
That's fine.
So, as a man, can you please go on about your life?
I thought you said you want to go 6 rounds.
You want to pay me to do that? I'll go 6 rounds with you. I certainly will.
I gotta
No.
pay you.
I'll go 6 rounds with you. I certainly will
All
go
right.
6 rounds. And then after I whoop you, are you gonna go on about your business?
That's fine. I will do that happily.
Now, here's the question. Why is that so important to you that you feel like you have to contact me? Because you sound to me as though you got upset because I said you were feminine, but you're acting like a woman.
Not necessarily.
Okay, to the men in the chat
okay.
room. To the men in the chat room.
I don't give a fuck about the chat room.
Okay, but that's the thing. I'm asking. Dude, look here, man.
They talk shit about everybody.
No, dude. I'm not talking. No. I'm talking.
Me.
No, I'm not talking shit about it. I'm talking shit to you because I
I'm
don't
talking
know
about the
you,
chat
dude.
room.
I don't know you, and I don't need to know you. You could have gone. You don't have to call into my show or my business. See, the problem with you feminine young men is you cannot take when the fact that somebody does not want to deal with you. Go on about your business. But if you get offended by everybody and
it was a disrespect. It was a disrespect.
You don't deserve any respect. You don't deserve any respect. Who are you for me to respect? And I don't have to respect you. What you have to do is keep on moving down the line. But what are you going to do? You're going to take it out on everybody? If I disrespect it, see, you're the kind of young man that ends up getting shot by the cop because you feel like he's talking to you some kind of way.
No, that's not true.
Dude. Men like you end up 3 places, and 2 of them are bad. I don't physically know. Look, dude, I'm telling you, I don't physically know you. I don't physically know you. Go on about your business. This dude is at work, y'all. This dude is at work. Straight up at work. Talking like this. And this is the problem we have with young black men today. So damn sensitive. You said something that was wrong. You said that I was acting feminine. Dude, you stalk me across my page like a woman. You call into my show when I tell you to stop contacting me like a woman. This is to the women in the chat room. Does this sound like a masculine man to you? Since I don't care about nobody. Dude, seriously, seek help. Because now I know what you look like. I promise you, and this, I'm not trying to say this to boast, but do not approach me in public. It's not going to be a good thing. No, he's talking to himself. He thinks I'm talking. He's talking to himself. This dude has issues. So now I have a recording of this. I have a recording of you and your face now. I'm asking you not to contact me anymore. You're in Hartford, Connecticut. That's what you said. I will let the law deal with you. See, that's how you do things as a man. I could gladly put you in the ring, but I'd rather let the law deal with you. You can purse your lips, do the duck lips all you want. I'm asking you to go on about your life. That should not be that hard to do. Should not be that hard to do. You always talking shit about somebody. I don't know you. Go on about your life, man. Go on. No. The only thing you need to do is go on about your life, man. All you need to do is go on about your life. You got a job. You got a future. Go on about it. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your future. But I tell you this, you're not going to make everybody that you have an issue with respond to you. I don't know you. I don't have to respect you. And I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to interact with you. I don't want nothing from you. Go on about your business. There you go. Woo! These little boys. Oh, you're back, Olivia.
Are you talking to me? It was three Olivias in the chat room.
Yeah. You're in the, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna mute you, and I'm gonna get back to you at the after this next one. Okay. All right. Yeah, dude. I thought you was gonna meet me. Dude, I got other shit to do. I ain't got to go up to New York to fight somebody. You're welcome to approach me. It's just not gonna be a good day for you. He's still sitting here, dude. You're not gonna hold on. Hey, dude, you're not gonna get back on. Hold on, just a second, Kelly. You're not gonna get back on my show. Say what? Uh, what? What did you say? Hello, Kelly. Hi. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Hold on, just a second. What do you got for me?
Hi. So the initial topic was classy women, and I feel like I'm classy. I feel like I have that part, but something that I struggle with is when I'm in dating situations. I feel like it's hard to express enthusiasm all the time. I know men like bubbly women and things of that nature, but I feel like, for instance, say I feel 100% enthusiastic about something, I'm only able to express like 60 to 70% of that for some reason. I feel like I reserve myself.
Okay.
And so I feel like a lot of Black women do that. So
You're a Southerner?
yes.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 24.
All right. Did you go to college?
Yes.
And did you graduate?
Yes. Well, right now I'm in law school.
Okay. So I got to ask you a personal question. Have you been sexually active in your life?
Yes.
All right. When was your last boyfriend?
2018.
So 2 years ago, you were 22. Were you raised in the church?
Around middle school is when.
All right.
I
So
introduced.
you're a reserved kind of person. So you kind of so reserved people tend to live in their head.
Right.
And kind of slow to boil. So if you saw a guy that was attractive to you, you could fantasize about, ooh, but you would be really kind of slow to really make anything happen. What are you afraid of?
I guess I'm afraid of repeating bad relationships.
Okay, well, relationships are risks. That's what they are. But if you learn from your previous relationships, you shouldn't. You okay. Now I could go down the path of, do you have a car? Have you been in a car accident? Look, we want to take the heartbreak and risk out of relationships, and it doesn't work. But if you really don't express yourself to a man, you come across as cold.
Well, I feel like I don't come across as cold. I do come across as very caring and nurturing, but
In
I
a
feel like
platonic way, though. Not I don't we don't want that in a homegirl way. We
no,
want that in a loving, passionate kind of way
I
too.
feel like I can be that,
You can
but
be, but are you?
yes,
When was the last
but
time you had a romantic date?
over the weekend.
All right. Was it first? How many times have you seen this person?
We've been seeing each other for like 2 months.
2 months. How many dates have you gone on?
I can't even count. We've gone out a lot.
Have you guys crossed that intimacy threshold?
Yeah.
All right. But are you still reserved with him?
No, but this is the thing. I feel like I'm only able to really show my personality when we're out casually drinking. If I'm sober, I kind of feel like I'm just in my head, kind of reserved.
Okay. All right. I get it. I get it.
That's the issue.
I get it. Yeah, and it kind of reminds me of my high school sweetheart. She was very she felt like she was being judged or watched by everybody. She did not and she have you been to counseling?
Yes.
Life is meant to be you're meant to have fun. You're meant to enjoy life, Kelly.
Right. And I feel like that's
and you don't need and the thing is you shouldn't need an intoxicant or inebriant to get you to let your hair down. Right. There's a fear motivating you that I can't really pull out right now, but you got to get a hold of this because women, any decisions made in fear go bad. And women or people that do things like who do these kind of things tend to self-sabotage. You don't want to ruin something because
yeah.
All right. So stay in with the therapist. I got to get on to the next caller. And if I have time, I'll get back to you. But you're a pretty woman, you know? So he's still here, man. He is still here. Dude, I asked you to leave. He is still in the chat room, y'all. And that shows you there's something wrong with these dudes, man. Whatever I said to him on a phone call bothered him so much. And these are the people who go around. And here's the thing. I have many young black men like this who stalk me, who follow me, who go around the internet writing stuff about me. And it's like, I'm not your problem. Whatever I represent to you is your issue. I don't know you. You don't know me. You're projecting all your issues onto me. You said something. So fucking what? I said something. Why does what I said matter so much to you if I don't know you? Something is wrong with some of you young men. That's why the first question to ask is, where's your father? Because it's typically come from daddy issues. See, I will have guys like this book a session with me. And then you guys see how I talk. And I'll give them the straight, honest assessment of what I see. And they'll get upset with the truth. And instead of just accepting it, decide to turn it back onto me and make me the problem. Because you know what? I'll go here and say this about him. I'll go there and say it about it. Because what they're trying to do is draw me into a confrontation. I'm not your dad. I'm not the daddy size hole in you. I'm a business person and you contracted with a business service. And because I told you you're living with your mama and you're making $30,000 a year at 30 years old, that makes you a loser in most people's eyes. That's the truth. Getting married, you told me I was a loser. When you say you don't tell people you're $30,000 a year living with your mama and don't have your own car. Asking me, well, how can I become an alpha select man and get beautiful women? I can't help you do that. You need to get your stuff together. I have a young black man follow me for 3 years because he is angry that I told him the truth about his situation. 3 years. Wasted energy. So when I say stalk, I am serious. This guy is stalking me. And I said, I'm going to be honest, man. This whole getting in the ring with you, yeah, I could easily do that, but you're not worth my time. Well, I'm going to go up to New York to fight somebody I don't know. But stuff like this ends up with somebody in the ground. And it ain't going to be me. Young black men, emotional. This is why one of the first things I say is we need therapy. Let me go on and talk a little bit more about this. In the black community, it is, you want to make an enemy of a black person? Tell them the truth about the situation that they're asking you to help with. I have a woman who's 55 years old, 300 pounds, booked a session with me. And her whole goal was, I want to find this high value man and be married inside of a year. I can't do that. Well, I really want your opinion on my sexual marketplace value. Are you sure? And then over the course of the session, what happens? The truth comes out, ma'am, I can't help you with this because there's no clothing built for a woman your size and this, and you guys see what I do day in, day out. And what happens? You are horrible with this and that. I want my money back. I'm like, this is why people don't work with some of you ladies. Because you only want to hear what you want to hear. Dude, you are not going to talk to me. You will never say another word to me. He is still sitting here. And he's in the comment section too. This dude is really still sitting here. Dude, you can sit here and watch me make money and talk to people, but you'll never speak to me again. I'm dead ass serious. Oh, I'm recording him. I'm recording him right here. Because see, what's supposed to happen for people who don't seem to get it, what's supposed to happen is if you hear something you don't like from somebody, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, especially if they don't know you, you're supposed to just say, okay, no big deal. I don't know him, he don't know me. You're not supposed to get angry to the point to where you have a vendetta against somebody that you don't know. This is psychologically off. Whether it's right, wrong, or misunderstanding, it's a passing moment. But there's a lot of undiagnosed mental illness that runs around in these spaces too. You see it happening, but in our community, in the black community, I think the numbers are vastly underreported. This dude is at work and he's called me 4 or more times to say, when I see you, I'm gonna kick your ass. Grown man. And wonder why women don't respect you. Dude, go on about your business. He's at work. Woo. But I stand by what I said. And if I said you were acting feminine, you approved it. You approved it beyond a shadow of a doubt. You're still sitting in there like in the room like, you're going to talk to me. I don't care what you say. You're going to talk to me. I asked you to go on and leave me alone. Still sitting there as if you're going to make me do something. Is this how men are supposed to operate with one another? Olivia, unmute yourself.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Okay, I was just checking to see, could you hear me? I think I fixed my smoke detector. Can you hear it?
Good. So you're 24.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the fear would be, all right, Kevin, I hear everything you're saying, but this is all new to me. I got all this, how much money, how much student loan debt are you in from your undergraduate?
I'm in about 75.
Oh, Jesus. Say the number. You got to say it. You got to say the whole number to make it real.
Okay. It's 75,360.
Dear, that's and what's your degree in?
It's in pre-law.
Okay. Pre-law? I mean, wasn't political science, English, history, it was just pre-law?
It was pre-law. That was the actual title of the program, but most schools have it titled political science, so it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay, political science. A
Mhm.
75,000. Okay, that is a luxury sedan. At 24, see, this country is allowed. You could not go into a bank and take out a loan for $75,000. You don't have the income, the credit, or the collateral, and you have a debt on you that you cannot discharge through bankruptcy or anything. It must be paid. That's, and how much do you have credit card debt?
No, sir.
All right. Are you working?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to say sir. That's fine. We're just talking.
Oh, yes.
How much are you earning annually? Ballpark. You don't have to be exact.
Right now, 45,000.
All right. And you can really do nothing with a political science degree. I mean, so to decide so this is where you're gonna have to make a decision. So you either go down the law path and then go be an attorney, which is going to likely lead to being single. It's just like the likelihood, because you got to put 2 years into that. You got to add another $200,000 worth of debt onto that. Then you still got to work those hours. You get out of law school about 27, 28 years old. Or you could say, stop digging. I made a mistake with this political science degree that I could do nothing with. And focus on trying to find a husband. High value preferably, but sweetheart, you need a husband, period. You don't make enough money to pay off this debt and to live anything other than apartment living. See, women like you, if you were in the non-black community, you would be looking at men who were plumbers, electricians, painters, roofers, blue-collar tradesmen, guys who can own their own business and make more money than guys like me in a suit make. But you're so concerned, but in our culture, women like yourself are so concerned by what the men look like to your friends. You could meet a guy who's a truck driver making 6 figures and has plans to own his own logistics firm in 3 years, but you would feel funny about bringing him around your college friends. True or false?
If he's a good man, I would be proud of him regardless. But yes, I mean, people my age, they would look down on somebody.
Let's answer. So what I need you to do is start being truthful. I asked you true or false, and you skipped right on past. You added, well, if he's a good man, the answer is yeah, I would feel, it doesn't sound good, but the truth is you would feel some kind of way bringing him around your friends. That's the truth. Or is it not the truth?
Yes.
Okay, then we got to get honest. We got to start telling the truth. I would feel funny bringing him around because I'd have to explain it to him. Well, yeah, girl, he may be a truck driver, but he's a good man, and we should not have to explain what quality men do. See, black community looks down on blue collar men, and that's dumb. Black women look down on blue collar men. I actually had a woman in my chat room say, I don't think black women look down on blue collar men. And I almost fell out of my chair. I'm like, are you kidding me? We overlook all of our tradesmen, all the guys who have the jobs that can go start their own business. It'll be wise for you to start looking at men who are entrepreneurial minded, who are in the skilled trades, who are in technology, who are in sales, and stop just looking for the big ones: doctor, lawyer, high finance, because those men are rare. You meet a man who's making $85,000 in cybersecurity and he's 29 to 31 years old. You guys would be a perfect match for one another. You don't get the big home out in Georgetown, but you can live on his $85,000, $90,000 a year, and you can work from home or help him with the business starting some out. What can you? That will be a far better way of looking at things, other than trying to have to find a man who's a doctor, lawyer, high finance CEO, whatever. You're talking about, 99% of the CEOs in this country are Caucasian men.
Right.
And the kind of money you were talking about, $300,000 or more, men start making that money around 55.
Mm.
So, what's the oldest man you've ever dated?
The oldest man I've ever dated was 26.
Okay. I'm going to push this concept to young ladies because in every other race, they do this. Age gap dating. Dating a man who's, you're 24, your husband, 35, 40 years old. But we got you trying to, if you would try to find a guy around your age, you're going to put too much pressure on him. You'd want him to make the kind of money men like my age make. And they can't. You see how this sets up to be a no-win situation?
Yes.
You said you left your first boyfriend because you wanted more. But was he a nice man?
He was a great man, yes.
How long ago did you break up?
It's been 4 years now.
Where's he at?
He's staying in Vancouver.
When's the last time you spoke to him?
Well, I haven't spoke to him since we spoke a little bit our senior year.
And you broke up with him because of possible financial outcomes.
Yes. At the time, I had the big head.
Okay. You need to. Have you ever apologized to him?
Actually, last time I saw him, I actually did say I wish I could have been a better girlfriend to him.
How long are you guys together?
We were together for almost 3 years.
Okay. That is wholly insufficient of an apology. You were with somebody for 3 years and all you give them is, I wish I could have been a better girlfriend. I need you black women to listen and listen good. If you want black men to give you a chance, here's what you're going to have to do. Stop digging. Number one. Number two, you're going to have your aha moment. You're going to have to acknowledge what you do or did does not work. Openly out of your mouth, acknowledge it. You're going to have to start living life honestly. Direct communication and transparency with black men. Acknowledgement, honesty, accept where you are, your age, your marital status, kids, or whatever, and then openly admit the errors you made. See, many black women will think 3 years and you get a throwaway line. Ma'am, if the situation were reversed and he broke your heart, if he gave you that throwaway line, would that be satisfactory to you?
No.
But that shows you how little you value us. And I'm saying this to all of you ladies. Black men are not stupid. And they deserve more. Black men are saying they would rather have nothing. Because they can go out and do the things they were told to do, and it's still not good enough. So learn this lesson now. To when you make a mistake, you have to own it, take accountability for it. Well, actually, I said acknowledgement. I messed up. It's actually accountability, honesty, acceptance, and admission. Accountability, but still the same thing. Accountability. I'm in $75,000 debt. But stop digging. Get honest, and say I don't want to go to law school. I want a husband. So you'd be far better off. You make better choices. And then what that will also do, it will deflate you guys. You guys are walking through the world far too entitled, arrogant. You guys need to be humbled. Some humility. Because you're the only race of women that looks at your men as if they're less than you. And so that's not unique to you, dear. I need you to hear that. That's not unique to you. But just take it as a lesson. Write him a letter and really apologize. Email it to him, send it to him. You can have some way to contact with him, but people deserve closure. He didn't do anything. You'll feel better that you did that, because that's the mature thing to do. Because the next time you interact with somebody in a serious manner, they're going to want to hear how your last relationship ended. You're judged by your last relationship, ladies. I hope that helps.
Yes, it does.
Let me see. Hey, Nancy, unmute yourself. I mean, I would say, Olivia.
Hello?
Hold on, Nancy. Olivia, you're unfortunately, even though you had choices to make, a lot of this is part of our culture, and we have to change our culture and how we interact with one another. Black men and black women we can't have black nothing if you can't have black families or black couples. We can't have nothing. And there is no black community without black couples. So we're going to have to figure out how, well, honestly, the ladies are going to have to the women are going to have to really come back to the men. And if you're one of the women who can actually, have that aha moment, you'll have your pick of a lot of brothers, because there aren't a lot of women who are willing to do that work. What's going on, Nancy?
Hi. So I'm 28,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been a stay-at-home mom for 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't feel fulfilled. I feel like because I used to work before becoming a stay-at-home mom,
Okay.
and I just feel like I should be doing more, because I have 2 kids, and my husband is an electrician.
Okay.
And
what are the ages of your kids?
I have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old.
What do you mean you should be doing more?
I used to be an auditor before, so I was used to being, yes.
Okay.
And I've been a stay-at-home mom now for 4 years, and I just, a lot of people my age are working. Like, a lot of my friends that I graduated college with are working and traveling, and I feel kind of I feel like I should be doing more. I should.
Okay, the ones that are working and traveling, are they married?
No.
Exactly. It looks sexy now. Check it another 7 years. It's not gonna look so sexy. How often do you watch my show?
I'm actually a new watcher.
Well, keep watching. And night in, week out, you will hear women who had these exciting jet set lives, who have PhDs,
I'm a PhD.
dogs, expense accounts, and lonely as French toast. Ma'am, you won. And I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen really carefully. Don't you blow up your family because of some damn Instagram photos and some made for TV movies. The stuff that you're seeing, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You just know what you think it looks like. You don't have to work. Right?
Okay. Right.
I need you to lean a little forward, sir. I need you to lean a little forward.
Okay.
You don't have to work. Your husband is doing so well that you can stay home with your 1-2 children. All right?
Okay.
You need to talk to him. First off, your children are so young, your focus should be on your children. You shouldn't be worried. The stuff you're talking about doing, I mean, no disrespect, but it ain't important. It don't mean shit. What matters is those children in there.
Right.
So you've got the value of what a mother is all twisted. Your husband has put you in a situation to where he's paying the bills and you can stay at home with your children. That means there's nobody raising your children but you. You should be pouring everything into those kids, and that should keep you busy, plenty of busy. But if it's not fulfilling enough, how are you helping your husband with his business? Does he own his own business?
No.
Okay. Have you talked to him? What would you like to do?
I went to college and I majored in accounting. And well, when I tell him how I feel, he tells me to take care of like the finances at home.
Yeah, but what would you like to do? You majored in accounting. Okay.
Right.
If you want to do accounting, you could do taxes during tax season. But what I'm trying to ultimately get to you to understand, ma'am, is you won. There are women in the chat room who would cut your throat to have what you have. And you're talking about it as if I'm not happy. You are fortunate. And I'm trying to be as delicate as I can, but you sound very entitled. You are lucky.
Okay.
But, here's what you do. You go down, if you want to check, go down to your local family court. And you sit in the gallery and you listen to the people who the men and women argue over the kids and over visitation. You go in there and listen to all the trouble and drama that happens when the family is split up and two people are trying to co-parent. You go down to because what it sounds to me is you don't know how good you got it. So go down to family court. Go do some volunteer work. In a foster care home, in a foster care system or something. Go down and do some volunteer work go down and do yeah. You won, lady. That little degree you got and the job you did, I mean no disrespect, ma'am, but there are women that ain't shit. And there are women, the previous caller wants what you got. And you should be and find a way to become appreciative of what you have. And if you want to run your own business, I hear that. You could there's accounting. You could do books. You could bookkeep. You could start doing taxes for people in the neighborhood. There are plenty of things you could do to keep you busy. But telling your husband you're not happy and unfulfilled is not another conversation you need to have with a man that's paying 100% of the bills.
Okay.
So what aren't you going to do? What are you not going to do?
Get a 9 to 5.
No, you're not going to do that. You're also not going to be upset about, or you're not going to be ungrateful.
Right.
How old are you again?
28.
Yeah. You don't want to be 28 out here, divorced with 2 kids on the dating market. I'll tell you, that's one thing you damn sure don't want. All right?
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
This dude is still in my chat room. I don't get it, dude. Kelly, come on back.
Yes.
Break 19, come on back. So, what do you want this relationship to go anywhere with this guy, or you guys just dating?
I'm not sure yet because he's older.
All right. Okay. How old are you again?
I'm 24. I'll be 25 next month.
How old is he?
He's 43.
Okay. Is he in shape?
Somewhat.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Everybody can't be as sexy as me. I need to start doing some push-ups and sit-ups, man, if y'all gonna be dating these younger women, man. Huh?
He works out, but he's not,
I'm just saying, y'all need to start doing some push-ups and some sit-ups if you're gonna do age gap dating, man. Yeah. There still has to be a sexy component, man. Cut them gray hairs on your balls off too, man. Them is ugly. I'm talking to people like myself. Hey, it is what it is. Because, all right, now you're smiling. Now you're relaxed. He's a nice guy, but you don't know if you wanted. When you guys started dating, what was the outcome you were trying to achieve? Just dating or what?
Yeah, I didn't really.
Okay, well, here's what I'm saying. Do you ever want to be married?
Yes.
Do you want children?
Yes.
How many?
Like 5.
5. All right. Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant?
No, I want to be able to choose.
Uh-huh. And you're in law school?
Mm-hmm.
How much longer do you have?
This is my final year.
All right. So, here's the thing. What state do you live in?
Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. She's red bone. So, you know how much money a man's going to have to make to fund 5 kids and a wife?
Mm-hmm.
That's an older man, baby.
Right.
If you don't, all right. If you know you want to be married, you should only be dealing with men that want to be married. There's no reason to be dealing with a 43-year-old man that you wouldn't marry.
So, okay, my question is, how long is a appropriate time to give this person or to?
It only takes about 6 months. Okay, see, if you know you want to be married, okay, first off, I always suggest to women who want to be married to only date men who want to be married. And I say from the beginning, you start off saying, all right, I want to be married with children. All right. And you only want to date men who want to be married with children. It takes less than 6 months if a man is looking for a wife. I have a Facebook group with 5 couples already in there, 5 couples. You don't date somebody and then 2 years later decide to get married. No, you start with the end in mind. Sounds to me as though you're kind of like a shyer person. You sound like he probably stepped to you. He dated asked you out, and it was easy to date you. It was just comfortable. One day led to two, two to three. Next thing you know, you're kind of like, I ain't doing nothing else. Why not? It's COVID. I needed my head scratched. But then you're gonna end up wasting 2 years. Don't waste time.
I wouldn't say that.
I can't know you, but I'm just saying, when I asked you about the future with this guy, and it's kind of like,
Well, we've talked about what we want in the future. He said he's open to marriage. He's open to having, because he already has a child, so he's open to having like one or two more.
That's game.
What's game?
That's game. I'm open does not mean I want it with you.
Well, his exact words was, he would like to.
With you?
Not me specifically, no.
Exactly. I know what I'm talking about. See, you ladies, okay. You're inferring what you want to infer. He wants to keep the sex coming. 24-year-old hottie, like, shit, yeah, I'm open to marriage. I'm open to whatever's gonna keep your legs open. Shit. What's gonna keep the door open? I want that too. Mm-hmm. What? Parachute with an alligator? Hell yeah. As soon as coronavirus is done, look, you only been in it 2 months. Don't sound like he's the kind of, it doesn't sound like you want to marry him. He doesn't sound like he wants to marry you. Y'all just doing something, which is fine. If you had a better option, would you take it? It's the truth time, counselor. Counselor, permission to treat the witness as hostile. Counselor, if you had a man that looked the way you wanted, earned the way you wanted, who was looking at you saying, "Shoot, I would love to marry you." You would not go out with him?
I would.
Exactly. So be honest. That's why I say you guys got to start being honest.
This is the first guy that I've dated that kind of checked all the boxes.
Right. But the main box is, does he want to get married inside the next 2 years?
He said I asked those questions.
And what did he say?
I asked him, when would he like to get married and have children? He said the next 2 years.
All right. Well, then and at what time? And it should only take really about 6 months before he knows whether or not he wants to proceed with you.
Okay.
You don't need to wait 2 years. 6 months is plenty.
Okay.
Because you don't have time to waste. I mean, 24. You know what's going on in the background?
Yeah.
Are you guys dating one another exclusively?
No.
Are you seeing anybody else?
No.
Is he seeing anybody else?
Of course.
Well, then why aren't you seeing anybody else?
I haven't met anybody else.
Well, then you need to get out there. You ladies need to roster date. That doesn't mean you need to have roster sex partners, but you need to roster date. See, damn gorgeous. Yep, in Louisiana. What part of Louisiana? Don't say. Just type it. Type it down there. Type it down there. Yeah, y'all in here trying to thirst trap and choose up on a girl.
And I'm not from here. I'm just here for school. So, but
Okay.
I am from though.
Where you gonna go after law school?
I really would like to go to Texas.
Okay. Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the finesse capital of the state. God damn. Okay, well, it's an international city. Yeah, red bone heaven. All right, just don't waste time. You need to roster date, because if he's not just seeing you, because to me it doesn't sound like this is really going anywhere. I'm not getting the vibe from you that it's going anywhere. He's a doofer.
Yes.
Okay, I could be wrong, but it doesn't. He sounds like he's a doofer.
What is that? What's a doofer?
He'll do for now. He's a
Wow.
doofer. But you know, you get down in Houston, you gonna run into Marcus Thundercock, and you be like, "Hey, red bone attorney, she's a PhD."
I'm a PhD.
What dress size are you?
I'm like a 2 to 4.
Yeah, she's fine as hell, y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all. I ain't gonna put it on camera, but you need to join my. You should join my mixed group. Join my mixed group. There are a lot of good guys in the mixed group. But seriously, there are a lot of other women over there. Yeah, join the mixed group. I have a group on Facebook of black men and black women singles.
I'm not really on Facebook. My Facebook is so outdated.
Well, I don't care. Trust me, you want to be in this group. There are like-minded women in there and like-minded men. Unless you want to, all right. I gave it. There's the 2,000 some odd people waiting to try to get in. I give you an invitation. You see what this happened?
I'll take that.
You see this? I'm trying to put it in a place. A woman that found her a multi-million-dollar attorney husband in there in Houston. And you just looking to give horse to the mouth. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. See, Becky would have been like, oh, yeah, I'll take it. Sure. Becky would have been all up on that motherfucker. She would have been like, well, I don't know, man. Shit.
I'll join it. I just want to say this. So this is the first guy. He's I guess he's like a Henry, on that level.
Uh-huh.
He wines and dines. We go out on dates.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has a kid. I don't want to invest too much without, getting. I know what I want. I want marriage.
Exactly. That's what I said. He's not, and there's something that's off with him. And that's fine. He's got a kid. He's got a kid. What does he do for a living?
I'll type it.
All right. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't. Ooh, I'm scared to see this. I think I'm gonna say this right here. Go ahead.
It's not bad.
What is it? Oh, okay. All right. Ooh. That's a dilly of a pickle. That comes with stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do that one.
Why not? Give me the real.
Depends on what his aspirations are. I mean, look, when men are in positions where they're going to be around the community and magnets, a lot of women, but see, it doesn't typically come with a lot of money. The first thing you type doesn't typically come with a lot of money. The second one could.
Right.
And you will probably make more than him as a first year attorney. Unless I don't know what kind of business.
Because he has 2 businesses. I don't know how much he makes, but that's possible. I could be earning.
I'm just saying you want to broaden your options. That's all I'm saying. He sounds like he has a better end of the deal. That the second part is the second one you type. He could own multiples, but the first one, those things are fixed. The salaries and incomes are fixed, but you get a large circle of people around you, and there's a lot of infidelity that goes around with that kind of stuff. Because and if you're not gonna be there anyway, you want to move to Houston. You damn sure don't want to stay where you at. I tell you that right now. Once you graduate, you got to get the hell out of New Orleans. That's for damn sure. Not New Orleans, Louisiana. You got to go.
Yeah.
So that would animate me more than anything else. The reality is, once you graduate, you cannot stay in that state. Then that means what? Your relationship becomes long distance, which means dead. Which means dead ass. Your long distance relationships are dead ass.
Yeah.
That's my long distance relationship monitor. Deep, 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 deep. Them shits is done. All right, join my Facebook group. You meet some cool people over there. You'll probably enjoy the women over there. You seem like a nice person. Seriously, go on Facebook and look for The Mix.
Okay.
Moderators, drop it in the chat room. All right, Ma, appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and close that down so no one will see that. You have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. This dude said you have a public platform where people donate money to you. Dude, you can't watch my pockets. That is a feminine thing to do. Women, okay, man. Maybe you don't know, man, but that's real. You don't watch a man's pockets. What I make and what I do is none of your business. And you donate and disrespect. I tell you what, you tell me what you donated to me and I'll send it back. Leave me alone. See, you guys think because you give $5 or something, you should have open access to somebody. And I don't know, but there's not enough money that you could give me. I got people who give hundreds of dollars who don't act like you. I'm not your problem. I just don't want to deal with you because there's something wrong with you. I was just listening. I want to have one last conversation. I'll leave you alone for good. That's a promise. One last civil conversation. That's it. I'm done. I won't speak to you again. I mean no disrespect, man, but that's feminine. I said I don't want to talk to you. Please, sir, go on with your life. And my email address pops up at the end. You tell me how much money you've donated to me, and you can have it back. I'm very animated about this. I get tired of black folks thinking because they gave you some money, they can just do what they want to. No, I don't. Wow. All right. Big hip dudes, big hips. So, Olivia, you left. You left. Olivia left. Olivia, appreciate it. Man, I mean, here's the thing. As a somewhat public person, people have to understand the difference between this is entertainment for some people. And maybe no different than if a comedian, can you imagine what happened if a comedian made a comment about somebody, he's joking on everybody, and he jokes on you and you want to fight him? Man, that's not a normal response. Well, you said something about me that wasn't true. So what? Why is that such a big deal? Well, you lied on me and I donated to you. That's not a normal, healthy response for a man. I stand by what I said because it's been proven to be accurate. I'm saying this so you can understand that maybe you don't get it. Look in the chat room, dude. Look in the chat room. When I said look in the chat room, I don't care what nobody's saying. Well, that's a problem. If you don't care what other people say, that means only a fool keeps his own counsel. You don't care because you can understand that you're going to look and see something that you don't want to deal with. But yeah, back to Olivia. That was the chick from last night. I'm going to sugar. Y'all want to go to overtime? You can say he can say what he want to. Say he donated. Rob Carmen. Say you donated $10,000. He'll give it back to. Okay. All right. Bye, Rob. Goodbye, Rob. That was dumb. Because I have when time somebody donates to you, there's a record of it. So, bye. I get tired of you silly dudes too. So y'all want to hear her? Y'all want to hear the chick from last night? Overtime. 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 Sugar dating? Sorry? Okay, I'm having a hard time hearing you. And you're not being clear. Do I have any perspectives? You're asking me, do I have a perspective on sugar dating?
Yeah, well, I have a question because right now, the guy I start talking to, I guess they get mad or they have fragile egos because I don't respond. I've been told like in different ways that my communication is, yeah.
Well, I'm having a hard time understanding you right now. I've been told my communication is, yeah. What the fuck you talking about? So let's make some more money off
Well,
Olivia.
do you have any general advice on sugar dating?
General advice
For
about
women?
what? I mean, I don't even know the question
Like
yet.
okay, I guess you can answer like a general question from your perspective of what advice you'd give to us females in this area of dating.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you are you sugar, are you trying to sugar?
Yes, sir.
I hope you are extremely attractive because talking to you will be a pain.
I am
All right.
thankfully.
Well, then hopefully you're really, really good in bed because, truthfully, dear, most sugar daddies don't want to just have it. You're gonna have to have a conversation. Yeah, overtime is now known as Olivia time. Olivia, we're gonna make a lot. Matter of fact, if you're a content creator and you want to respond or talk about Olivia, feel free. You don't even need my permission. Make videos about it. And I don't care if she likes it or not. She could be upset.
I rebuke.
Everybody, I rebuke.
I rebuke.
Conversation with a man.
Right. No, I can conversate.
But but not really.
I can conversate.
Conversate or converse. I don't understand what you're asking.
We're speaking together now, no?
All right. I'm gonna do this one more time, and then you can check the little sassy attitude shit too. I don't do that with women.
That's true. I think that's yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that shit with women.
It's very natural. So I don't know.
Well, look, and you get the right person, they're gonna knock the furniture out your mouth. So I'm just being honest, man. If you're gonna sugar, you need to deal with men who can have the money to sugar. Don't put up with sassy sugar babies.
Yeah, that's true. I noticed that.
Exactly. That's why I said I hope you're very attractive because beauty gets you time, but at the end of the day, you have what I said at the beginning, a communication problem. This twit recognized that her lack of people skills is leading to negative outcomes. But yet she's like Pinky in the Brain. She's one of those kind of people that think she's smarter than everybody, who thinks she's playing 4-dimensional chess when we're looking at her and like, chick, we're playing Scrabble. Oh, but I'm the mastermind. She really thinks she's the shit. Let me ask you this. Were you raised with your father? No.
He lived.
But she secretly knows she's done for.
I rebuke.
She knows she's done for. She knows she's done for, and it bothers her. It bothers her so much because she knows it. And every time I started saying something that was truthful to her, the response was the same. Always the same.
Oh, it burns! Oh, it burns!
Down the street.
No, you were not raised with your father.
I mean,
okay, look, ma'am, it's just a statement of fact. Either he was in the home or not. That's okay.
He was active.
All right.
In the house.
So, how's your relationship with your father?
Well, no, I'm not speaking to him.
Exactly. So, and women who tend to communicate with men like you have issues with men that stem from daddy.
I rebuke.
You need therapy. This therapy just to walk around
I'm a
in the
PhD.
world and
I
interact
rebuke.
with men of the human race, because we're not your dad, and we don't all want something from you. Even though if you're an attractive woman, most men want to have sex with women. Period. So whatever your issues are, your daddy issues, your issues of communication with men, you need to tackle those just so you can have better interactions with men. You shouldn't have been having a contentious conversation with a stranger, but you've made it contentious. You've done that.
That's true.
It burns! Oh, it burns!
Exercising the demons out of them. All night have been cordial, patient, professional, but you almost seem like you want to get into an argument. I mean, I don't know, and tends to be. So therapy will be good. Him downstairs looking at
Right. I
us.
mean, I don't want to be like the woman that you talk to though, because that's just I
But
feel like their spirit is gone.
well, the women I talk to don't like men.
No, but you just said I don't like men, right? But the woman
I
you
said you
talk
have
to,
daddy
they,
issues.
the woman you talk to like
I
obey
said you have
you,
daddy.
you
I said,
know.
okay, sounds like you have daddy issues, and the women
I
whose
rebuke.
spirits are gone tend to not like men. If you continue down this path without addressing the issues that animate your fears or your anxiety, your spirit will leave too.
No, thank you. I rebuke.
Okay, you can rebuke it all, but it's a very practical process. We're 49% of the population, and relationships are reflective. You reflect and draw the kind of men that you reflect. You draw what you are. So if your interactions are chaotic with men, what do you want from a man? Because you say you're sugaring. How long? Okay, let me two questions.
Yeah.
How long do you plan on to sugar?
An indefinite period.
Oh,
Couple of
there's
years.
always a
I mean,
definite
it
period.
could be.
There's
Yeah,
a,
I see what you're saying in terms of But I mean, I definitely know people that you know.
ma'am, just
I
answer
know
the
people
question.
that. Okay, I could
How,
say up until Jada Pinkett's age, Halle Berry's age, because I have a baby face that I'm growing into.
all right. So
So
you think? So
up
let me
until
get this
that
straight.
age.
Let me get this straight. You're a Caucasian woman.
No, sir.
What's your race? What's your ethnicity?
I'm African American.
All right. Your name is Sophie, and you want to be. Why would you want to sugar until your 50s?
Because I actually enjoy it. That's the thing.
Hadouken!
Sugar until your 50s. I enjoy it. Do you know how twisted you have to be to think you can be a sugar baby into your 50s? Who are you sugaring for? 90-year-olds? So, by sugaring, you're going to have a transactional relationship with a man. That's fine. But after you've aged out of sugar possibilities, what is the rest?
It's not true.
Listen,
I rebuke.
look, I'm about to say something to you. I don't give a fuck
I
about your
rebuke.
rebuking. The clock counts for everybody.
Kevin, simmer down, please. I'm not these other women, please.
Look, bitch, you are these other women.
Listen, you are gay.
Yeah,
They
bitch, get off my phone, bitch. I don't even give you bitch. I give you bitch. Because you're being a bitch. Kick rocks, bitch. This was that fool that called earlier. 50-year-old sugar baby. Can you imagine? God bless America. Any man who runs into that bitch. You can rebuke all you want. You can't rebuke the demon you are, Satan. That woman is finished. I don't want to be the women whose spirits are gone. You're that. Because I asked her the question she didn't want to answer. What happens when you're too old to sugar? Oh, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. No, it's going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen. There are no 60-year-old sugar babies, you fool. Who's going to be your sugar daddy? 90-year-olds? French toast, you mean? But what she really has to say is, oh my God, once I can't get some money off my so-called looks, because I don't have a personality enough to get me a chicken sandwich. Matter of fact, I can't even hold a conversation, so I damn sure can't get nobody to sit around and talk to me. Once I can't sugar anymore, I'm by my fucking self until I Ambien and wine it out. Yeah, chick. You gave me all kind of clips. You gave me all kind of clips.
Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns. Oh.
He gave me all kind of clips, boy. Kevin, simmer down.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah, I know I am, Twizzot. I am going to clown your ass. I am going to cut, slice, and dice the rebuker.
I rebuke.
Come on, we're going to need a song for that.
I rebuke.
Give me a song.
I rebuke.
Give me a song.
I rebuke.
I
rebuke.
Yeah, fool. I rebuke. Oh my God, overtime. That's not a good sound, but you get to go time out. All right. Yeah, that's why I run the show when you watch. That was some funny stuff. I cannot wait to take this and play that little segment of her sitting there talking. She was like talking for 10 minutes like that. I'm just like, gosh, she's still talking. To the point where I had to start saying meow, 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 meow. I'm like, wow. Some people are really upset. This is YouTube, people. It's entertainment. Entertainment. Olivia, you back. Girl, you back? Olivia said, I'm back for overtime. What you want now?
Nothing. I think that they're mixing up my name. My real name is Kiani.
Oh, in the chat room?
Yeah, well, not in the chat room, but I was the real Olivia Pope, but I wanted to go by my real name instead of that title.
So people ask about Thanksgiving show. Yes, I'll do a Thanksgiving show. That's all right, Just let it ride. Let it ride. Join my Facebook group, The Mix. Have you sent an invitation, a request to be in that group?
No, I didn't receive the link. Should I just?
Well, at the end of the show, my email address will pop up, and you can email me, and I can, or you can just go over to Facebook and type The Mix. There's a fan page, and then there's a private group, and you can just request to join.
Okay, I think
I decide who gets in and out. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like-minded people in there. There's some women. There are a lot of younger women in there. Probably be able to help you. I'll give you some advice because The women talk a lot. They talk a lot. They actually have their own mixers in their own cities. They do a lot of stuff together in there. So, yeah, it's a good, cool place.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head on over and
All right.
and well,
Okay, y'all. Do. Remind me later. Oh my God. That was classic. So, Sophie Olivia. See, this is how people with actual talent take lemons and make lemonade. See, your talent, you didn't do anything. You were born pretty, as you say. Cool. But what I said that animated her so much is once the pretty runs out, she got nothing. And she's not worked on people skills. And you mismanaged an opportunity to have a conversation to where you're just pissing in the wind, screaming in the wind, and no one's listening. People are laughing at you because of your inability to just take it down 1,000. You really believe that you're that important or that special? No, dear, you're not. You're just a person like the rest of us. And this is what's a big part of that pretty privilege stuff. Try one of DJ Clue's bond for Donovan Sharp. Donovan in here. Tell her to change the. Yeah, dude. I tell her about the smoke detector. Tell her about the smoke detector. We got to have. Y'all got to stop with the smoke detectors, man. One of the surest signs that a woman is single as French toast is you guys in these damn smoke detectors. Oh my Jesus. All right, folks. It's been a good night. It was a good show. I laugh when people say this show has to be fake. I wish I could come up with characters like the busted sugar baby. I wish I could. I'm not creative enough to come up with these characters. I'm not. And I'm sure Obsidian gonna have a good time with that one. Jesus. And to the young guy out in Connecticut, hey man, seriously. There are 7 billion people on the planet. Keep it moving, man. I don't know you, you don't know me, and I don't want to know you. Your photo ain't up. The only person keeping this silliness going is you. But if you, like I said, thank you by going on about your business. But I do have your photo. And yeah, if you say you were at work, cause see, I'll narc. I'm not these other YouTube dudes that code the street. Oh, I call police. I file reports. You on, yeah. Anyway, damn. I ain't that. You mess around, lose your job, messing with me. I rebuke. But anyway, I don't understand why people can't just take this show, eat the meat, and spit out the bones. I don't understand why what one person that you don't know has an opinion about something and you disagree. There are thousands and millions of other channels. You got to go somewhere else. But I'm dead ass serious. I'm going to do a show about some of you. I've never really talked about this. But when people who don't like you and they stalk you, they'll go all they'll. That's why I don't do. That's why I only take certain appointments of people, because it's not even worth it. When I deal with somebody who's obviously looking for a magic bean, look, if you're a 51-year-old man who's a bus driver and your wife in your situation didn't work out, I can't fix it. If you're a 300 some odd pound woman and you want $1 million man, I can't do anything about that. But the biggest issue is when I deal with guys who are in their 20s to 30s who are earning less than $30,000 a year, living at home with mama, who want to be ladies' men. And they're really incels. You can't come to somebody and expect for the low price of whatever that I'm going to wave a magic wand and make you no. Oftentimes people need sober advice, but here's the thing, especially in the Black community, we do not like the truth. And men are not supposed to have such an aversion to the truth. It is more common for women to have an aversion to the truth. But when I see men who have an aversion to the truth, that's very feminine. And like I said, what they do is, well, I didn't like what you said, so I'm going to make you the focus of my life. So I'm going to follow you on Instagram. I'm going to follow you on Facebook. I'm going to follow you here. I'm going to follow you here. I'm going to write this about you. I'm going to write that about you. I'm going to go anywhere I can write something about you. They'll make up stuff. And all of it's an attempt to just engage you so you can have a conversation. They want an argument. And I'm like, dude, that's sick. Like I said, there's a dude that's been stalking me for 3 years. I'll never say his name. But dude, you know who you are, shorty. I said what I said then, and it was as accurate as then as it is now. You need help. And I hope you finally got yourself. No, you ain't got yourself. You ain't got yourself together because you're still stalking me around. These people make up fake addresses, fake profiles. It's like, damn. But here's what's going to be in. I don't beef. I don't beef for content creators. I don't beef, period. This platform, we're taking attack towards the 80% of men and women who want to become better. Not the 20% of fringe people, the 10% of fringe people. And we're going to enjoy the time we're here. If you want to get better, do better, men or women, fine. But if you want to stay stuck fighting the previous war, that's over. Fine. There are other platforms, other places, but over here, we're talking about increasing and improving. 2020 is almost over. 2021, going to improve. That's why I am happy where the direction this thing is going. And make no mistake, knocking them away. Get them away. And the thing is, when you are on the journey to become the best version of yourself, you're going to have to lighten the load by people who are not comfortable with the light that your success casts. Even when you're still in the process. And a lot of you guys will start to get hate just because you started the process. Because they know it's just a matter of time before you pop. So, to the Black women, I started this show talking about time for the classy Black woman. I meant that. It's time for Black women to reassert themselves and take class back. Redefine it. Because at the end of the day, are you good enough, classy enough, whatever enough for what it is you say you want? From Black men or any men. If not, you got work to do. So kudos to the ladies who realize just being cute, just having access to my body ain't enough. That's why so many guys have asked, what do you bring to the table? And that question bothered so many women because at the end of the day, they realized they didn't bring much other than themselves. And that ain't enough. We all got work to do. All got work to do. Thank you guys. Tomorrow, have a show. I'll be relaxing.
I rebuke.
We're rebuking this coronavirus that's keeping everybody at home. Stay safe. Don't hurt nobody. Stay out of the stores tomorrow. Somebody bring me a plate of chitlins and some greens. Yeah, man. Chitlins and greens. Chitlins and greens. Yeah, we're going to do a show tomorrow night. I'm going to do an interesting topic. I may even have a panel, but still be the same old same screening process. You can't get on here talking crazy. But anyway, I got to go. It's been fun. It's been real. But we got to go, man. Till next time. Peace. We are gone. Rebuke them. Rebuke them and nuke them. Rebuke the nuke. I rebuke. Hey, Olivia. Thanks for rebuking everybody.
I rebuke.
These said, I rebuke.
I cannot say what's wrong or right.
It burns. Oh, it burns.
Lead the way. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of
That's the end of a 60-year-old sugar baby. Chitlins. Yeah, man.
So tell your goodnight.
That's a southern staple. Chitlins, man. Innards. Innards and gizzards and livers. Let me put this stuff up there so y'all can see. If you was expecting an email from me, check your spam folder. For some reason, some of my things have been going to spam over the last couple of weeks. Email your show ideas to info@kevinsamuels.com or put in the comment section, ask Godfather, and then send your request in, and I may answer your question in a 5 to 10 minute video. Ask Godfather, it's for a video response. Just send me a show idea right there. All right, go to bykevinsamuels.com and go to booking and schedule your one-on-one private consultation or your virtual consult. I'm opening up more time between now and the end of the year, so we're going to have the holiday lockdown. But either or, respect my inbox. Thank you to all the patrons to make this show possible. Oh my God, I got to get caught up on Patreon stuff tomorrow. Or Friday. Tomorrow's off day. You want to support the movement, support the channel, Patreon is a great way to do it. You guys do a good job. That's why I can take this show on the road. I will be headed to Houston and then back out to either New York City or Miami in the next several weeks. Fluting out, right? Follow me on IG in the frat room for videos you'll only see behind the scenes. Here's the thing, on IG Live, when I'm up, I'm up, and when it's gone, it's gone. Peace out, everybody. Take it easy. Don't overeat. We gone.